Oh god, the time is about to go off. The time is about to go off. The time is about to go off. No ring. Okay. So, the stream... Can we get something more calm? Something a little bit more normal? Actually, hold. Hold. Okay. Hold. Hold on. Hold. I'm momentarily. Moments away. Okay. Things are ready. Things are prepared. Things are a-okay. Things are in the green light. It's it is in fact time. Almost. It's almost time. We've got oh, we've got no one showed up to the office today. Alright, I guess I'll just go fuck myself. I guess I'll just work on all this paperwork on my own, you know, as it goes in the sense of hi Fubuki. Anyway, I want to read volume 5. However, first, I have 41,000 of these little calendar things. So I need to do this mini game. I need to do this mini game, or I'm going to be fucked over. How's the volume? Oh, it's pretty quiet. Oh, game is pretty quiet. How about 40? Actually, I think it's just this screen. Blah 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 blah. Multiplier. That's not what we're looking for. Remind me of what we do here again. Um, Currency spent and potential rewards. Right. I forget the actual meta with this. But I have 41,000 of these currency to use. So I'm going to do everything I can. I have already read this event. I've already read this event last year. So I'm not here to do a reading. I'm not here to do a reading of this event. Oh, there's ads in progress. Oh, I thought the ads were earlier. All right. Well, that's fine. Yeah, that works out. I did this last year, but it was on shitty BlueStacks where it didn't have the high-res models. I think you just cycle through each of these. And you just hope for good RNG. I'm pretty sure that's the whole system. You just cycle through, you make sure the condition doesn't go actually too low. And we're set. Next day. We gotta go fast. Time's a wasting. We gotta get band practice going. And then we do instrument practice. Condition is, ooh. We're doing pretty good here. And then we go back to co-op training. A good success. And back to theoretical study. As long as condition doesn't drop too drastically. We will be fine. We'll make it work. And then we do instrument practice. Right, that's the thing that fell behind. Yeah, so there's no real reason I'm doing this stream other than me lying right there. There is in fact a reason. There's the Hyakuyaku event coming up with a bunch of characters I have not read. I've not read them in the main story yet. You know, it'd be kind of nice if I could let myself actually read the event story, without having to, you know, spoil myself on main story going ons. That would be pretty nice, I think. Alright, moderate success. We'll take it. We'll take it. So, right now I'm just burning through this. What do we gotta do? Yeah, we gotta do this one. Alright, day 3, looking alright. Next day. We gotta roll. No time for idle chatter. Let's do a couple condition ups. Alright, group hypnosis. I ain't fucking tuning into this. That ain't what I'm about. Alright, everything's kind of in the can right now. So we gotta boost what we have to. The first run of this isn't going to get us anything good. And then we go for co-op. Theoretical. We make it a cycle. You gotta stay consistent when you're training. Good success, good success. And then we're going for close that out with theoretical, because that one's looking the lowest. Day 5, we've got 2 more days. Awesome. Let's see. And oh, come on, Twitch. There we go. Get rid of that. Get rid of that thing scuttling around. Yep, new reward. We go to instrument practice. It'd be nice if we had a few more sugars in there. And then we go for more co-op training. We're skipping all the story. This is a spoiler-free band event. Alright. We boost what we can. Where we can. It's rinse and repeat. Okay, good success. And that's it. That's the final score. Ooh, that's a lot of rewards, actually. Yep, we got the normal ending. Ooh, okay. Some good rewards there. Okay, okay. Hold on. Did I fuck up somehow? Oh wait, start parameters. We get a bonus. That's awesome. Alright, we're in the time loop. We are in the time loop, and we're starting with instrument practice. Perfect. We love to see it. We love to see a good boost. I'd love to keep seeing massive boosts like that, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Uh-oh. We need to move on to the next day. Not a fan of that sensing of... Ignore that. Ignore the screen jitter. Ooh, okay, more sugar, more sugar. Happy to see it. Love to see it. Alright, our condition is getting a little bit worse, but everything else is looking fantastic. What did we end on? Co-op? Yeah, because we gotta do sense. Despite how fast I'm navigating these menus, this is the first time I'm touching this. Since the last time this event ran. Okay. Co-op next. No, I'm not reading. I can't read everything. I don't remember what I have and haven't read. Alright, we're bumping everything to 1000. And then tomorrow is just all working on condition. Yep, I remember unlocking that at least. Okay. All sugar boosting. This is the sugar boost day. We could really use we could use the sugar here. Okay. Just do it normally. Okay, whatever. I don't know. I remember getting that one. Alright, back on it. The lowest one is sense. So we start there. Everyone is doing their absolute darndest, and I couldn't be happier.
先生もお疲れ。
Lowest instrument. All right. It's like the Pomodoro method, except you're constantly switching between what it is you're doing.
いい感じだね。
Oh, normal success? Come on. Come on. I want to see those 125s, those 35s.
真っ白にな。
And we start with teamwork.
レシピ通りに結果は出るもの。
Boosting some sense.
いい感じだね。
We throw in some instrument practice.
いい
And then
感
we
じだ
end
ね。
it with another co-op training.
今日はここまでにしようかな。
Phew.
先生もお疲れ。
Yep, normal ending again. But we've got a new boost here. We've got another boost. We can do it again. We need more of those. We need more of that sugar going on.
レシピ通りに結果は出るもの。
You know what?
レシピ通りに結
I'm
果は
gonna
出
be
るも
bold.
の。
I'm gonna boost
今日も一日充実
condition
したわ。
there,
また明日。
and then condition again at the start of this day. That way, with just those two, we will last the rest of this event. I guess we start with co-op training.
レシピ通りに結果は出るもの。 いい感じでしたね。 お疲れ様です。 明日も頑張りましょう。
Simple goings. Not much going on here. I'm tapping. I'm tapping to continue. I don't know why it was like that. Sorry, you're tapping too fast. We can't permit that.
いい感じでしたね。
It's just gonna be the same side stories.
見たでしょ。私はこれくらいできるのよ。はあ、今日も一日充実したわ。
Am I counting off? I feel like I did one less that day. Lowest, we go for teamwork. You know, usually you wouldn't start stream with a cough, but like, I'm not smart. I'm not smart.
見たでしょ。
I just want to do things.
私はこれくらいできるのよ。見たでしょ。私はこれくらいできるのよ。
I'm here for the games. I'm here for the content. And right now, I'm not providing any content.
明日も頑張りましょう。
I'm just clicking through menus. I'm just menuing. Theoretical studies the lowest. Ooh, that was a good
見たで
success.
しょ。私はこれくらいできるのよ。
And we got another sugar.
今の何？
Failed.
大丈夫です。まだ時間はあります。
I didn't know they could fucking fail. That was a huge hit to
今日も
condition.
一日充実したわ。また明日。
Yep, on the next day, Yoshimi. Ooh, hold on. That was a lot of rewards there. That was a lot of good rewards. Personally speaking, if the condition is above 100, I don't think they should ever fail. I get that you can have your off days, but there's a limit. It's only dropping by 3. We love to see it. Go to instrument practice. How many days left? 2 days. This is the last day. We've got one more day. I think we need to hit like 1500 in the top 3 categories. And then condition, I do not remember. But it's too late to do anything else. I'm going to double down on all of the stats except condition. Failed! Oh, that was a massive hit.
次はうまくできるわよ。
In the negative way. I'm gonna scream. Why are we getting hit with failures? Wait, why 04? Yep, I remember this one. Well, condition is still above 100. So, like... Who am I to say no? That's the end of day 7. Normal fucking ending! It's so hard to get the good ending. Do it properly. We gotta do it properly. We'll boost condition. I'm... Okay. One more time. Okay. You're gonna have to last with that. Wow. That was horrific. I may as well have just started with nothing. I may as well have just started with nothing. And it's already 12:13. I need to speed through this as best I can. Otherwise, there will be so little Volume 5 to do. It's already been 30 minutes. I'm panicking. 140. Okay, I'm panicking a little bit less. Things are looking up. We can get through this. 140s. We'd love to see it. Day 2 is done. And then we do this one, instrument practice. We start from there. 100, that's not a lot. What is there to yap about during all of this? What, favorite after school sweets club member? That's tough.
お疲れ様です。明日も頑張りましょう。
If you asked me 5 years ago, I would say Yoshimi was my favorite. If you asked me 2 years ago, Natsu. But honestly, I'm kind of feeling Irie. Like, especially with the actual story that goes on with this event.
私はこれくらいできるのよ。
They took, I'm pretty sure Irie is a 1-star unit. I could be wrong. I could be making things up. Irie Blue Archive failed as I tab out. Irie's a 2-star unit. They make an entire event centered around this 2-star unit, basically. About how she's so plain, she's so forgettable, she doesn't have any skills, she has no aptitude in anything. Or so she says.
お疲れ様です。
And
明日も
it
頑張りま
is...
しょう。
This event is like the central message. One of the central messages of Blue Archive without straying into the absolutely absurd. Like, of course, there's some crazy shit that happens here and there. But, like, this is just a good friend group. They're such good friends.
いい感じだね。
And as for why I'm not saying Azusa or Kazusa in this, I don't have Kazusa. I've never been induced with Kazusa like so many other people have. I've not been fitted into that bias. So I can't really in earnest say whether or not I like Kazusa.
真っ白にな。
I'm sure I might. I'm not. I'm lying. I'm just making more things up. The cool type has never really been my thing. So even if I get Kazusa after all this time,
見たでしょ。
I don't know if she is suddenly going to be skyrocketing to be my favorite among the after school sweets club. We do co-op training.
ふふ。今日も
That
思いつい
one
た。
fail at the very beginning of this run killed everything. Like, genuinely, that killed everything.
レシピ通りに結果は出るもの。
Because I can't even, like, safely boost condition more than
見
once.
たでしょ。私はこれくらいできるのよ。 いい感じでしたね。
Like, I'm just gonna boost these ones again. Performance? Competitive? Hold on. New event at the very end? Hey, this is, Don't talk to me. Natsu, how did we end up like this? But I've just gotta hit my stride. I'm not voicing the huffing and the puffing. Let's call it here for today.
今日はここまでに
They
しよう
work
かな。
themselves to exhaustion.
先生もお疲れ。
That's cute in a way. Hitting ending. Happy, but this is don't talk, just run. Okay, we can stop now. Is everyone all right? We didn't lose everyone, right? Did we? I don't even know what's going on. I mean, I'm glad we won, but but this is beyond rock. Oh, jeez. There you are. One question, please. Can we have an interview? What's your band's name? At least tell us your label's name. How do you stay undiscovered for this long? Everyone wants to know. Ah! Oh, the hitting ending. Where they turn out to be an absolute banger of a band. We can only play this one song. Kazusa having an absolute cat face is pretty nice. Alright. Yeah, we can do a 2 times multiplier. Wait, is there... What's the tasks?
来てくださったんですね、先生。進行状況をまとめておきました。
Hitting ending. 1 time. Reach... Oh, what's this? For a legendary record board. Complete ending 5 times. I can get all of these maxed out. Complete event collection. What does this mean? I need to do this 2 more times? Well, I can just do this. Alright. The last bout. It doesn't feel like the multiplier is really working. We are starting at 1,000, so that is pretty nice. But after this one, we're going to Volume 5. After this run, it's Volume 5 time. I finally get to go visit Hyakuako officially. Fuck! Why would you flub it? Intentionally or not? This is supposed to be the run. This is supposed to be the pinnacle of rock. What are you doing, girls? Alright, lowest one here. Yep, position switch, we get it, 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 we get it. I'm a little bit worried about condition, but it hasn't stopped us before. We've still got another 3 days after this.
私はこれくらいできるのよ。
So we can tank it a little bit.
いい感じだね。今日はここまでにしよっかな。
We can tank it a little bit. Yep. And we start on this one. Pretty low. Not looking good. We're gonna need a bit more than that. 140? That's better. Can we get somebody else's voice clip? Alright, we get Kazusa. That was Irie all 3 times. Oh, we're so close. Teamwork, the best program too. Hold on. Hold on, we're hitting new heights. What are they? What is going pa-thump, pa-thump, pa-thump? Why are we doing this again? Weren't you on her side? Well, I mean, at the time, yeah, with all the excitement and all. What are they doing? Again, do we really need to put in this much effort? I feel like we almost had it that time. Irie. Hey, no time for chit-chat. Focus. Fine. Last one. Hmm? What? We did it. We did it! Success! Really, we did it? It's stable! We did it! We did it, Natsu! Yoshi Kazusa! Yeah. What are they doing? What are they doing? Why? So, what is it? Oh, that's cute. I was like, what is going ba-thump ba-thump? It's them falling. Operation Crab. More. Shit, I didn't mean to knock that down. Ugh. Ugh. The cram session. They're all passed out. Irie is still diligently putting in the work. Well, I did have a feeling it'd end up like this. But still. Aww. Ain't that oh wait. 2 days. Oh wait, no. We know intrusion. We know what intrusion is. Hello, Raisa. We're so close. We're so close to the pinnacle. We're so close. Yep, ready to head out 1 day ago. Condition is bombed. And then we bomb it all for condition. Oh, is that it? Oh, because it was... Teamwork was making the pose. And then, okay. Yeah, normal ending, because they were in terrible condition. Okay. How about it? What's left? That's everything.
確認完了です。
300 legendary record board. Perfect. I'll do the rest on my own
遅い
time.
よ先生。はおっと
Hello,
先生
Fubuki.
じゃん。
Sorry, I gotta head out. I gotta head out. 07s. Hold down the fort.
うーん
No, not mission. I'm not used to
雨が降った
clicking on
らこ
story
れで
anymore. I'm not used to clicking on story. But we gotta go here. And you know what? The terrible thing is, I will get interrupted by ads in 18 minutes. After that little fiasco, after 47 minutes, I'm just gonna take a break. I just realized what I haven't had up this entire time. I'm gonna take this opportunity to do the break. So once this pops up, once it loads, all right. All right, now we put on ads. Okay, okay. Now it is time. It is now time to finally properly be reading volume 5. Click this, click that, click that, click this, click that, click this. Put this over here. And we're set to go. Hyakka the Yorodon members refuse to go back to the way things were, each for their own reasons. Can Sensei help them restore Hyakka the Yorodon to its original state? I don't know what to expect. Like, I know one character who shows up. I don't know what else to expect. Oh, it's Aruta of the Morio. Where did she? Oh, hi, Nagisa. Boss, behind you. Yeah, I never miss. Oh, hi, haha, how about that? Amazing, boss. Nobody could survive one of your blows. No way. Wait, over there. And they get fucking gunned down. Taken down like they didn't fucking matter. Your rampage ends here, Morio. Oh, what rampage? Do you mean to claim that you weren't traversing the length of the shopping district, harassing everyone you met? Harassing people? How dare you? We were just enacting the boss's grand plan. Yeah, boss, tell her your grand plan. Just hear it. Just hearing it will knock her out cold. Hmm? Well, I wouldn't call it grand or nothing, but this is just the first step of my let's create chaos before next week's festival and take it over plan. I was gonna call it quits if people didn't like it. I'm not a perfect plan, boss. We won't let anyone stand in your way. Is it really that amazing? I see you've not changed a whit since I've been away. My apologies, but even if our meeting wasn't mere coincidence, I cannot permit further disruption. Wait a minute. Just who do you think you are, harassing us all of a sudden? Now that I think about it, that's not fair. Hmm? Boss, look at her outfit. That brilliant sky blue Haori. Yeah, she's gotta be from the Hyakka the Yodan. What? A warrior of the Hyakka the Yodan? Hyakyakos? No. Hey, you gotta let us finish our pre-fight declarations. You labor under a misconception. This outfit is cosplay. Yes, a costume I've come to return. What? Huh? I'm no longer of the Hyakka the Yodan. Huh. Well, just another day in the office. Literally, it was another quiet afternoon at Shale. The clock's ticking, only interrupted by the soft scratch of my pen. Wasn't that nice? Yes, hello? Hello, Sensei, it's been a while. What are you up to on a fine day like this? Just wrapping up some paperwork. I was reviewing the Academy damage reports and relief budget guidelines that Shale had approved. With everything that had happened, signing my name on one form after another was starting to make my hand hurt. Aha, I see. So you're still organizing the cleanup. Speaking of, I hope you approve of the funding request we submitted for Hyakyako. Despite our best efforts, it's taking time to repair all of the damage. Yep, after Volume F. Is that why you called me, huh? Oh no, I just thought it would be a good time for you. You're the type to work unhealthy hours without taking breaks, right, Sensei? So after considering what I could do for a teacher who doesn't take care of themselves, I thought... You thought? Yeah, rather than waste away indoors, why not come visit Hyakyako? We'll be holding a festival soon. You should come celebrate with us. Taking breaks is just as important as finishing your work, you know? We can go over the situation at Hyakyako Academy, and I have a small favor to ask. What sort of favor, Nia? You can even pet our adorable Chisei when you come when you come by the Yin Yang Club. Meow. Straight out of the fucking Sonic trailer. Okay, I'll be waiting. Yakiyako. Yep. It just immediately gets up. Yup, this whole shit. Just how the dead cannot be brought back to life. But if you still want to rescue someone, come see me, Sensei. Part of the Hyaka Ryodan. Maybe I can find some clues about Kuzunoha. Hooray! Prologue done. What are all these lanterns? Yakyako's shopping district was covered in lanterns. The streets and roofs were positively shining. During the daytime? You can't fool my eyes! Ah? Yukari! I've heard so much about you. Hey now, you shouldn't throw baseless accusations around willy-nilly. I only asked you if you have any proof that I stole that person's wallet like you claimed. I don't have absolute proof, but I saw you. It's alright, miss. It was nice of you to try. I'm sorry for bothering you while you were busy preparing for the festival. What's lost is lost. It can't be helped. See, the old man knows how things work, so why make a fuss? All's well that ends well. Do what's best for everyone and buzz off. If you keep making up lies about the things you've seen, well, I think you'll see something rather unpleasant for you. But... Yukari will never tolerate injustice. Even if everyone turns a blind eye, wicked deeds are never acceptable. What? Are you really gonna fight when you're outnumbered? Fine, if you insist, we won't hold back. That's enough. And just who are you? We'll mess you up if you get in our way. You're wide open! What the? What? Yukari, break his knees. I knew it. Sir, here's your stolen wallet. So they really did have it. Hey, we thieved that there fair and square. No more doing this the nice way. Everyone, group up. Ooh, why do you need a whole fucking gang? Bro, it is one wallet. Huh? You should have walked away. Now we'll take it by force. In ambush? Uh-huh. You seem to be in trouble. Let me help you. Very well. Stay behind me. Let me use my magical iPad powers to make you win this fight. As I pull out the Yushidim chest, and you begin to sweep thousands of soldiers. Oh, we're loading. By the way, I feel like this camera position is alright. I feel like I'm not taking up too much of the screen. I just want to say this as an aside, because it's like, there are so many times I see so many VTubers, and for real, they decide to take up, like, fucking this much of the screen. Like, they are this small on the entire live stream. And it's like, dude, give yourself some credit. You have a VTuber model for a fucking reason. Why are you shoving yourself in a corner where nobody can see you if you have a VTuber model? You should be proud of what you were wearing. Except for the fact that some of the people that, not any of the people I keep regular tabs on, but just people I will see once and then never find again. I think they should go back to the drawing board. I think they should reconsider their program of choice. I think commissioning someone for a 2-frame PNG tuber would be much more affordable and several times more better than what they have. Like, I get it. You wanna move around. You wanna be nice and flexible. Um get a sense of style. What is taking this loading so long? I've had time to go on this entire rant and nothing's ooh wee. I guess the game just wanted to load other things. Going so hard in that band mini game took up so many assets in Blue Archive. It is unloading all of it. We're backing it.
ゆかりが参りますわ。
She's just fucking one-shotting them. That's awesome.
次へ参りましょう。
Now, the thing is, I've used Yukari a couple times. She's leveled. I have Yukari.
このまま快進撃
I've
を続けますわよ。
not read any of her Momo talks. What's up? Nope, sorry. You're using your EX here.
このまま快進撃を続けますわよ。
I don't really know her deal.
身どもの真心を込めて。
Oh, I love the NPCs. I love the NPCs. Oh my goodness. Like, for all intents and purposes,
当然の結果
this right here, that's a grown-ass man. That is a man with a 9-to-5 job. And that's what's so fun about Blue Archive. Ooh, clean art, new art. I love seeing art. Yippee. Yeah, I'll watch the next episode. I might as well since I'm here, you know. Damn, who'd have thought that Shale would have showed up? I knew we should have stayed home. We shouldn't have done any of this. Huh? You're the one we said we can make a fortune pickpocketing the huge festival crowd. What are you talking about? I thought you were the one saying we could rip people off during the festival preparations. It doesn't matter. Everyone, fall back. Jeez. They fled pretty quickly after all that boasting. But what an amazing fight! How did you do that? Each command lined up perfectly with what I was going to do. We were completely in sync, like I reunited with a puppy I played with long ago. Or like a long-lost childhood friend returned to fulfilling an old promise, like in this story. I don't think I'm a puppy or your childhood friend. Ah, you're not? She looks disappointed. Speaking of amazingness, I've never seen anyone fight like that. With those skills in that outfit, you must be from the Hyakka Ryodan. Hyakka Ryodan. Ah, so the truth about that is... Wait, that can't be right. Someone told me that they won't be patrolling the academy anymore. Not after they were ordered to disband or something like that. No. I mean, there's been a misunderstanding. I'm not here in any official capacity. I mean, if I were from the Hyakka Ryodan, I would likely be reported if anyone learned out I was on patrol, so... Huh? Is that right? Well, sounds too complicated for me, miss. I don't know the details, but there's one thing I'm sure of. I'm grateful for your help. Thank you, and you there too. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't retrieved my wallet. Thank you so much. Ah, it was nothing. I'm just grateful I was able to help you. I should move my mouse. The old man departed, thanking us profusely with each step. I didn't really put in a profusely thanking voice. Oh well. The dialogue didn't feel like it. Now, please let me introduce myself properly. My name is Yukari. Thank you for your timely assistance. It's my duty to help students in trouble. Oh? You say that like it's natural to help people in need. Ah, Renge told me about something like this. There are villains in the world who approach you with a smile, only to ensnare you in their wicked webs. They make a show of their generosity to trap you in debt, then charge you double for the help they gave, crying, "Remember what you owe me." Oh no, am I in trouble? No, no, I'm just a teacher. Sensei, for chill. Hey, chill. Come on. Hey, come on. I'm not that kind of person. Hey, come on. I'm sorry, I didn't know. But thanks to you, I was able to right that wrong without anyone coming to further harm. That means I have the favor to repay. What to do, what to do. Ah, I know just the thing. I'll show you around Hyakyako. Oh, wait, I have other business to take care of. This way, Sensei. Okay. Yukari grabbed my arm and ran forward, pulling me after her. Do I trip on my feet? Her what was it? Her Kaori. I'm not gonna fucking try. The Hyakyako Academy District receives many tourists, especially during a festival. The performers at the time the performers at the theater are incredibly popular. Oh? It was a pleasant walk around the district with Yukari, who seemed to have a story for every street corner before we ended up near where we began. Oh, it's so nice. I love Hyakyako music. There. Make sure the connection's tight so it doesn't fall. Hey, why are the materials piled up here? We need to clear this area immediately. Phew. How can I possibly check out all of the performers who signed up for the festival? The list of names is endless. Give me a hand, we're blocking traffic. You look hungry, don't work on an empty stomach, have a bite. Oh, it is so nice. Everyone's so busy. Of course, the festival is going to open soon. This feels different from the other festival I've seen at Hyakyako, though. You have good eyes, Sensei, to perceive it in a single glance. I've seen a few glances, you've shown me everywhere. There's indeed something special about this festival. For the first time in 20 years, the Hyakyako Lantern Festival is being celebrated. Oh, shit. There's an old story about it. Long ago, Hyakyako emerged from the ashes of conflict, reborn as an alliance. The scars of strife, however, do not fade easily. So, the person who led Hyakyako in those days proposed that the Academy hold a lantern festival. So that when everyone released their lanterns, they would also let go of their pain. That way, everyone would be united by their vision for a better future. The game is fucking quiet. Let's be real, fellas. This shit need to be boosted. But why hasn't the festival been held for 20 years? That's a story from before I was born, so I'm not certain. Yeah, you're only 16, 17, I'm guessing 6. Well, that ain't the important bit. Sorry? You festival staff or tourists who got here a bit early? Well, either way, look at all our preparations. Heck of a view, eh? Ah, yes, it is. I'm not sure why this festival was shut down previously, but it's wonderful to celebrate again. Yeah, no matter what the others say, Hyakyako is an academy of festivals. I don't think we've held a festival since, that day. I guess we were just working extra to have a reason to celebrate. We're so busy we're accepting help from anyone who walks in off the street. The festival department worked night and day to return this festival to life. The president threw herself into the preparations. Her energy was inspiring. Yeah! That's my fucking festival department's manager. The festival department's president, you say? Let's go, Shizuko! Someone said a famous Miko is going around to perform a ritual during the festival. Ah, so you heard about that as well. It's supposed to be a highlight of the Hyakyako Lantern Festival. The district is buzzing with speculation. I know everyone is excited for the festival, but the Yakaryoran deserves more than to fade into Young mistress, I was told you fled the mansion after the declaration of dissolution was pronounced. So this is where you have taken refuge. What? Young mistress? Here already. I have no choice. Ahem. Shio-sensei, I extend my deepest gratitude for your assistance today. For the service you have rendered me, I, Yukari, will always be grateful and... Young mistress, wait for me. I'm sorry, I have to go. It's a shame to leave out the stage first, but it's time to make my exit. My lady, there's no need for such haste, my lady. Aw, poor attendant. That was fast. Well, on the business. Alright. What's up, Nia? Or am I seeing Kaho first? I'm glad you trekked all the way out here, my tongue is off. I'm glad you trekked all the way out here, Sensei. It's nice to see you again. Yeah. Welcome to Yakiako. Hello, Sensei. Yeah, I suppose it's been some time now. Yes. The gulf of time has grown vast. Sensei's smile fades, lost by my poor memory. Now it shines once more. An exclusive haiku! Wow, Kaho's going crazy! Yeah, it doesn't sound like a laughing matter when Chisei's the one saying it. Hmm? Chisei? Yeah, well, aside from Chisei's poetry, life at Yakiako has been busy for us too. Isn't that so, Kaho? Correct. Your reconstruction of damaged infrastructure, the allocation of emergency funds to repair the damaged dorms, among other projects. Overall, the restoration is still ongoing. Sounds like you've been through a lot. Ah, Kaho, don't bore Sensei after that long journey out here. Lately, Yakiako has been dealing with more than our restoration. Like, for example, this festival we're holding. I heard Shizuko planned everything. I see. Then we can cut to the point. Yes, Shizuko works very hard to pull this off. She goes a bit wild whenever it's time for a new festival. It keeps things interesting at least. Oh, I mean, I'm proud of her. Yes, of course. It seems that Shizuko's wanted to revive the Hyakyako Lantern Festival for some time now, even though it was shut down 2 decades ago. Well, I suppose she chose her moment well. Yeah, saying it like that gives it a bad... My voice is fading out, cause I can't fucking read anything. Come on, Kaho, you can't deny that the timing was perfect. What is that supposed to mean? Well, isn't it convenient that Shizuko wants to revive the perfect festival for this situation? It's a fitting first step for the Yakiako to take in the middle of all this restoration work. Something to let everyone know that the future is going to be grand. While I do believe Nia is stretching things a bit, we all agree that Hyakyako has needed something to ease the gloomy atmosphere around the academy. Nothing chases away your funk and puts on smiles on students' faces like a festival. It's good when your goals justify themselves. Chisei, you've been staying up late to practice for a concert, right? I'm so proud of you. Yes, I'm working hard too. Chisei, you all make me so proud. We've all had a heavy workload lately, so I hope Nia takes care of her assigned tasks this time. Just when we were getting into a good mood. You're such a meanie, Kaho, saying something so cruel out of nowhere. Sniff, sniff. That means she hasn't been doing shit. Nia, it would be very inconvenient if you ran away right now. Is that so? Well, anyway, I hope Sensei can enjoy the festival to the fullest. And it would be even better if you encouraged Shizuko while you were at it. Huh? What's wrong? Oh, yeah, I guess they did say that you could pet Chisei. Meow? Is there anything else you wanted to ask me? Oh dear, looking at your lovely students with such doubt. The idea that we only called you here because we wanted something makes me very sad. Sniffle. I worked so hard to make Sensei see me as someone trustworthy, yet it's never enough, Sniff. Sorry, that was very rude of me. Well, there is one tiny thing I'm worried about. So you did have something else. Yeah, that's... Yeah, Kao thinks it's probably a prank, but I figured I could report it if you came out to the festival. A letter. The Ying Yang Club received it the other day. The senders call themselves Nature's Beauty. It's an urban legend, a club that only exists in whispered rumors. You could say it's a letter out of time. An urban legend called Nature's Beauty. Hang on, I'm boosting the fucking volume again. We need full volume. Let's be real. Okay, maybe not full volume, but maybe like 82. To tell you the truth, only a handful of people know the stories about Nature's Beauty, even in Hyakuyaku. They're whispers, rumors, scary stories told at sleepovers. To describe them with even more sensational words, they're the authors of the 100 ghost stories, passed down from generation to generation. Some call them a wicked club that rebelled against the Hyakuyaku Alliance, while others say they're the monsters who bewitch people with strange tones. And they sense a threat to the Yin Yang Club of all places. How frightening! What does the letter say? I'll read it to you. Let all lost souls heed our words. Our fine leisure shall soon end, for some feelings mean the most when enjoyed together. When the time of joy begins, and your eyes sparkle with flowers blossoming in the sky, Nature's beauty shall reveal itself again. How ominous. And that's it? Nia, this letter. Exactly, Kaho. It's your typical vaguely threatening warning message. It's hardly a surprise. These things happen during big events. Isn't that so, Kaho? Yes, it's just as Nia said. Like the supposed orders from the General Student Council to stop the festival unless we give more booth tickets to the Morio. Or the official sounding phone calls demanding we make the Morio Festival judges. It's mostly pranks from them, to be honest. They do that for every festival? It sounds like a hassle. Of course, it's an internal matter. Bring out where the running into sensei and having Shales start meddling. Yeah, we never trouble you like that. Isn't that so, Kaho? Well, that's... Yes, what Nia said is correct. I don't mind helping you. That's what I'm here to do. Well, I'm glad to hear it, but usually the Hyakuyaku handles these situations anyway. But then the Hyakuyaku ceased their activity after their president and vice president vanished. On top of that, the Hyakuyaku officially released a declaration of dissolution just the other day. Wait, that can't be right. Somebody told me. This is a flashback. So the Hyakuyaku actually disbanded. After the disappearance of its executive officers, the club can no longer maintain its activities. Or maybe someone decided there wasn't a reason to keep it around any longer. At this point, it's hard to imagine a way their dissolution can be prevented officially. I wonder what they're up to. It's only a matter of time until the Morio discover the absence of their greatest obstacle. So that's why I was kind of hoping Shale Sensei could stay here and fill in for the Hyakuyaku for a while. Of course, you should enjoy the festival too while you're at it. I meant it when I told you that. I'm glad you're honest as ever, Nia. I'm always honest with you. Of course, some might say it's selfish to give more work to Sensei right now. But in times like these, I have to utilize every resource I can. It's such a hassle. I mean, I'm doing the best I can as the president of the Yin Yang Club. And if that means revealing my conniving side to Sensei, so be it. Yep, that sounds more like Neo. Sensei. Are you disappointed by my ulterior motives? You call yourself a schemer, but you're working hard. Oh boy. I'm not surprised that you have such good intentions, Neo. Oh my, are you saying I'm a hypocrite? Huh? That's not what I meant. Well, Sensei, maybe I shouldn't say this. But if you keep accepting unreasonable requests, you're going to regret it one day. Like right now. You have no idea if I'm up to something. You really worry me sometimes, you know? Why are you saying that after I already agreed to help? Don't fret, we're so grateful that you'll lend us a hand. Isn't that so, Chisei? Kaho? Of course. Any assistance Sensei can give us is greatly appreciated. Sensei, you'll be here for a while, right? And I can show you what I'm practicing today. A Chisei rehearsal! What an unimaginable privilege to watch it live! Yeah, I take it you're willing to go along with our request then, Sensei? The next step... Wait! Who was it? I have heard the tales. Oh! Yukari! Oh, how come back so soon? Elite first-year student and proud member of the Hyakura Ryodan Resolution Council, president of the Yin Yang Club, hear my request. What? Oh, okay, 15. I was wrong earlier. Huh. Yep, let's go. Next episode. What the hell is gonna happen? Here she is. I remember that name. Yukari from the Hyakura Ryodan. The scion of a prestigious family. Wait, you're that girl I met earlier. What brings Shiro Sensei here? Oh, I knew it! You helped me earlier because you expected that something like this would happen, right? It's just like Renge warned me. A smirking spider has trapped me in its web. I was being targeted all this time and never realized the danger I was in. Is there something between you two that I don't know about? No, it's just a one-sided misunderstanding. From that side. Why would Yukari descend from the lofty Hyakura Ryodan all the way down to the Yin Yang Club? Oh, right! Regarding that, I heard the news. The vice president of the Hyakura Ryodan. No, acting president Nagasa. Acting president Nagasa has reappeared. Oh my. And where did you hear that? On the day the sky was painted red, the Hyakura Ryodan received a report that the Yin Yang Club was working behind the scenes to fix things. Where did you get this report? The Hyakura Ryodan commands a highly skilled intelligence apparatus. It's always good to assume that Hyakura Ryodan has eyes on any operation. Of course, that's partly why we monitor them then ourselves. Yeah. According to the report, agents of the Yin Yang Club were dispatched to the Great Snowfield in the north. And not just any agents, a mysterious squad which works directly under the Yin Yang Club, specialists who have saved Yakyako from countless perils. What? Who was this? No way, don't tell me it's a ninjutsu research. It's a ninjutsu research club. The legendary special ninja unit. They are in fact not officially a club and are officially working under the Yin Yang Club multiple times. Even they're shocked and they're not here. Isn't that a little exaggerated? While we couldn't uncover the exact mission details, we were sure of one thing. While in the Great Snowfield, the unit dispatched by the Yin Yang Club contacted someone from the Hyakura Ryodan. So that's how it is for the Hyakura Ryodan's intelligence gathering. Yeah, that operation was conducted in the utmost secrecy to avoid causing an uproar. I'm impressed you were able to figure out so much. Yes, Kikyo's intelligence analysis is unrivaled. Ah, by Kikyo, you mean Hyakko the Yodon's second year operations officer, Kiryu Kikyo, right? What? Exposing the name of my superior. That was a mistake, but please, wipe my words from your mind. Huh. Well, if she figured out that much, there's no point being all hush-hush. Yes, your report was accurate. Yeah? It's okay, Kaho. The operation's over, and she's a student from the Hyakko Ryodon. She has a right to know. Hi, Tiberian. How's it going? Real. That fucking club. Then, you truly... Yes, we were in contact with Hyakko Ryodon's vice president, Goryo Nagasa. That's fantastic. Then I, Yukari, have a request for the Yin Yang Club. Given the current situation, I suppose your request is... You want us to persuade Nagasa to come back. No, that's not it at all. For I, Yukari, have sworn to become the president of the Hyakko Ryodon myself. I want the president of the Yin Yang Club to witness my Hyakko Ryodon succession contest. Oh. That phase? Holy shit. It's not every time you get to see Nia pull out that face. A genuine what the fuck? Oh my. The Hyakko Ryodon Resolution Council is a prestigious club responsible for managing disputes within Hyakyako, which can only be joined by invitation. Anyone bold enough to place themselves at the head of such an elite group... I thought there was a typo, there's only one L. Must prove themselves worthy of leadership. If any officer or executive is found to be deficient in the skills or character demanded of by their position... The prefect club or disciplinary... Pretty much, yeah. That's what it's sounding like. Any other member may challenge them to a succession contest to claim their title. But it's sounding, a bit special. I need to keep moving my fucking mouse. I keep forgetting. Is the Hyakko Ryodon really so wild? But why invoke a succession contest now? It's painful to admit to an outsider, but it's obvious to everyone that Hyakko Ryodon is in complete disarray. We can hardly call ourselves a proper club. And the greatest source of disorder is Nagasa, who should be the anchor keeping the Hyakko Ryodon together. Without acting President Nagasa, we're a body without a head. So I, Yukari, turned my powerful mind towards fixing our situation. And after much considering and contemplating, especially if the order to disband the Hyakko Ryodon was around, I was struck by sudden inspiration while taking my evening bath. Sensei is so surprised, it's like they haven't seen the past stuff their students have done. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff. I mean... Okay, to be fair. Usually, most of this stuff is put up to a vote. Or, like, application. I think this is the first time it's like, oh yeah, you have to beat the other person in a fight. In an actual fight. Not like a context. Not like a poll, vote, whatever. You have to fucking beat them up. I remember stories I heard about previous succession contests. Stories. Well, the Hyakko Ryodon's charter includes provisions for succession contests. In practice, they don't actually happen that often. Given that Yukari just joined as a first-year student, it's not surprising that there's a stuff of legend to her. After realizing there was a way to bring us back from this precipice, I made a solemn oath. I, Yukari, elite of the Hyakko Ryodon and star burning with the fire of all of our dreams, formally vow, I will defeat Nagasa in a succession contest and assume the presidency myself. It's a solution to all of our problems. Therefore, I ask that you, the president of the Yin Yang Club, assist me. But, didn't you say Nagasa is the vice president? Isn't someone else the president then? Nanakado Ayame currently serves as the official president of the Hyakko Ryodon. On paper, Goryo Nagasa only has the title of vice president. What do you hope to gain by challenging Nagasa to a succession contest then? What do we got? It's been some time since President Ayame departed from the club. She left? Yes, about 10 months ago, Right as I joined the Hyakka de Yoram. This is crazy. Okay, I want to say right now, this is crazy to hear a time frame. Like, I know we're in the main story, but considering how many events have happened, in these past, basically 4 years, and then suddenly we get, oh yeah, 10 months ago. Shale is a fucking... Blue Archive is a fucking time loop, I swear. President Ayame entrusted Nagisa with the authority of the presidency, marking Nagisa as her successor, as every president of the Hyakka de Oran has done since our founding. And then she vanished. At that point, Nagisa should have become the president, but she refused to assume the full title and only agreed to serve as the acting president. Do you know why? I'm not sure. I had only been a member of the Hyakka de Oran briefly when President Ayame was the head, and I don't know much about her. But when she decided to leave the club, none of us could stop her. I, Yukari, accepted that truth. So did Renge and Kikyo. But Nagisa, she refuses. She claims that Ayame is the only person who can be the president. I keep reading that Sensei's time and the events happening just within months. Yeah. Like, it's crazy. I could go on and on about that. Yeah, they're all just within a singular year. The lynch point of my time loop theory are two. One, the Orona note, especially this time, of saying all the years that have passed. And two, there are multiple New Year's Eve and day events where Sensei is at a specific place for the New Year's sunrise or the New Year's Eve. No other explanation. It's a time loop. Nagisa is the only one. No more brooding on the past. The future is what matters. I'm also half joking. Everything will be fixed when I, Yukari, super elite genius, become the president of the Hyakka de Oran. It shall mark the next act in the legend of the Hyakka de Oran, penned by none other than I, Yukari. Or so I hope, but unfortunately a succession contest can't be declared by one person alone. A fancy name like succession contest must come with rules. Exactly, Sensei. No single party can proceed with a Hyakka de Oran succession contest by themselves. Out of curiosity, when did I play? I started a year ago. I think you could pin the exact time that I joined to be like the end of the first release of the Dress Hina event. I forget the name of it. But I specifically remember that. Actually, no, I think it was like between that and the Trinity Christmas event, whatever that was. Because I never read either of those, because I didn't know what the fuck was going on when I started playing Blue Archive. I was just like, oh, I'll just check on this later. And it just faded away, and it never came back. And I don't know what's going on. But then, as time went on, and I was looking back, I was like, shit, I should have fucking pulled. I should have fucking pulled for Hina. God damn it. If anyone could start one, the club would be thrown into turmoil every time a subordinate thought they had a better idea. Nothing would ever get done. According to Hyakka de Oran's charter, for succession contest to be legally binding, you need 2 other people to act as your witnesses. The first witness must be a person of good standing who is unaffiliated with Hyakka de Oran's leadership. They attest that the ritual is being held for a righteous cause. And the second witness must be another Hyakka de Oran officer who officiates the succession contest and assures that it is fair to both parties. During the last fest, I don't have Dressina. I may be resorting to adult measures to guarantee her on the upcoming fest banner. I can't leave without her. Like, sure, the other swimsuit Trinity members, that would be awesome. Hina is the priority. Hina is 100% the priority. Yep. I read this, I didn't read this. I see, so that way everyone is giving a fair shake. It's a bit embarrassing to say so myself, but the president of the Yin Yang Club traditionally serves as the first witness during the succession contests. After all, we're pretty respected around Hyakko. However, the Hyakka de Oran has been ordered to disband. Given those circumstances, I don't see how a succession contest could legally proceed. That's wrong. Oh? Kikyo, Renge, and the rest of the club members. So long as people who loved the Hyakura Ryodan draw breath, no declaration of dissolution could ever be valid. So, since an illegitimate declaration of dissolution has been issued, you want us to sign off here on your succession contest, right? Yes, exactly. Then I have one question for you, Yukari. Oh? As you said, the Hyakura Ryodan currently isn't functional. Holding a succession contest in such circumstances. Some people might say you're launching a coup while the Hyakura Ryodan is in chaos. And by asking for help from the Yin Yang Club, you're asking us to join in your treason. And regardless of such uncharitable doubts, you are definitely asking us to share the political risks stemming from your actions. Do you understand that? What? I never considered anything of the sort for it to take in such a way. But still, if you still wish to ask for help, is it a request from your family? No, that's not it at all. That's not... I'm only... Oh, she's pure-hearted. Truly, truly. This is just a request from me, Yukari of the Hyakura Ryodan. But if my contest could be perceived like you said, I have no intention of making things difficult for the Yin Yang Club. Normally I'd demand something from you in return for the headache you'd cause the Yin Yang Club. And again for the headache you'd cause me as the president. But it turns out you have perfect timing. Really? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You have some luck, Yukari. There just happens to be someone here who can't ignore your distress. Fuck. Shit. That's me. She's talking about me. Oh my. Am I wrong, Sensei? No, you're right, but... what does that mean? If the Sensei of Shale acts as your witness, our club won't be anywhere near the political fallout. You're troubling Sensei with Yakyako's problems yet again. Put that scary face away, Kaho. Sensei would never turn down a student in need, right? If Yukari asks for my help, I'll help her. That's what I'm here to do. Yeah, that's great. It's so nice of Shale to swoop in and transcend our petty internal politics. Just like with Trinity. We did it once, we can do it again. Then I formally request that Shale's Meryl Sensei serves as a witness for this upcoming succession contest. How many student council presidents are going to be screwing with us? I mean, Makoto immediately comes to mind. She doesn't even need a proper main story to do that. Nagisa, damn. Cherino? Okay. Cherino unintentionally messes with us. I'll be honest. I fucking love Cherino. She's not at the top. She's nowhere near the top of my list. But I love Cherino. She is so goofy. She is just a child when you really think about it. What if Child was in charge of miniature Russia? Alright, then I formally request that Shale's Meryl Sensei serves as witness for this upcoming succession contest. I doubt anyone will object to Sensei, but just in case I, Nia, as the president of the Yin Yang Club, officially approve Shale's right to act as witness. Is that enough of an answer for you? Yes, absolutely. Thank you for your... However... Please be aware that this is a special exception, permitted due to Shale's previous assistance to this academy. Yes, I'll keep that in mind. Very well. We'll need to complete an official declaration of intent, so please follow me, Yukari. You too, Chise. Okay. See you later, Sensei. Yeah, we were just in time to help Yukari. What a relief. Yeah, did you expect something like this after the Declaration of Disillusion? There's so... I just want to break away for a moment. There's so many fucking big words in here. It is a blessing that I'm fucking up only on the smaller words. There are so many big, long words to say. Who could say? I don't know what you're trying to imply, Sensei. It was probably a lucky coincidence you and Yukari were here at the same time. But since you were, it only makes sense for you to help her out. It's a win-win solution for everybody. Besides, while you were with the Ryodan, you might learn something about Kuzunoha, huh? Yeah, you planned this from the beginning. Perhaps. I'm just glad that Sensei's a willing participant. Isn't it fun to be the go-to person for everyone's problems, you know? Thanks. Oh my, that's what I'm supposed to say to you. I look forward to your hard work for Yakiako-sensei, but do try to enjoy the festival while you're at it. Seeing all this, I'm so glad I was able to pull... I was so glad I'm able to pull Nia and Nagusa. I have everyone except Renge somehow. Just randomly along the way. The others were unintentional. I've had Yukari since the fucking beginning, and I've held off on her Momotalks because of this. After wrapping up the necessary paperwork, I follow Yukari through the streets of Yakiako. Oh, she is happy. So, to begin the contest, we need 2 witnesses, one unaffiliated staff of Ryodan to prove the ritual is being held for good reasons, and the other, a club officer from Ryodan who ensures the battle is fair. Same here. I'm also waiting for the fest stuff. Like, we go to my main screen here, I've got 25k. Which, by the way, I didn't realize for the longest time that they were pronounced pyrozines. I was pronouncing it like an X, and then I tuned in for one official YouTube Blue Archive video, and they're like, and as an additional reward, you will get blah 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 pyrozines for the blah 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 blah. And like, oh, I'm so glad I haven't said anything up until this point. With help from the Yin Yang Club and even Shale Sensei, the only thing left is to advance. I joined around Kisaki's banner, so I'm slightly new. Oh. Hopefully Blue Archive's treating you well. Personally, I fucking love this game. Despite me having only just now started reading Volume 5, I've been at minimum, doing my dailies every single day since I started. It's so much fun. It's so stupid sometimes, but it's so fun. Yukari, what kind of club is the Ryodan? What do you mean, what kind of club? I don't want to be surprised when the succession contest starts. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I'm just wondering, you know, maybe... It's okay. Since you're curious, I, Yukari, shall teach you about the Ryodan. Oh, she's excited. She's actually a huge nerd. Oh, she has a book. Suggesting 2 variants from the fest I want. Swimoshingo and Battle... Yes. I don't know why I'm blanking on... I don't know why. It's just in my mind, it's Armed Hoshingo. Anyway, great taste. Hoshingo is my #1. Great taste. Ryodan. Its official name is Ryodan Resolution Council. It feels a little boastful to say so, but the club only invites the best students in the Allied Yakiako Academy to join. In an elite academy, we're the elite of the elites. The club has a long history that predates the formation of the Yakiako Alliance. Our primary role these days is to intervene in any conflicts that arise between the various factions and clubs of Yakiako and mediate a solution. So you take on the role of a disciplinary team from the other academies. Battle Ocean sounds more approaching since students are all technically armed. Yeah. I remember before the official name was dropped, I was just fucking saying Ho Shieldo. Just dropping shield in the middle of her name. It's nicer to type out. It doesn't feel as good to say. It's true that the Prophet entrusted us with the duty of stopping troublemakers and guiding them to reform their ways. But we value diplomacy far more than punishing people or making rules for them to follow. The Alliance is a house that shelters many different groups and ideals. Conflicts here are rarely caused by a single party's wrongdoings or malice. The Yaka Ryodan is a bedrock upon which the quarreling parties build a compromise. We guarantee that nobody is taken advantage of, and that nobody uses violence to get their way. That is our purpose. Must be rough. Sounds like a lot. Well, it's rare for a compromise to make everybody completely happy, but by bringing everyone to the table, we act as the glue that keeps the Yakyako together. I, Yukari, am proud to be a member of the Yaka Ryodan. You fucking love your club, huh? Of course! It's only natural. The Yaka Ryodan is a club I always looked up to. Oh, hey! Gunfire starting. We got some Sukeban. Oh! We get tiny Yukari! Oh, shit! You, stop right there! Oh, who's this for? Shouldn't you find your mama before you start crying? You're cheating and harassing people. It's not right, so stop it. Come off it, brat. You think you can trust the gold fishing net the booth gives you? What's wrong with using the super ultra mega deluxe fishing net we made ourselves? That's precisely the problem. Are you middle school or something? You should run home before you get hurt. Yeah! she just fucking decks them. Ah, Yukari will not tolerate those who ruin festivals or prey on the weak. Dude, she is tiny. Fine, if that's what you want. I'll teach you why kids ought to know their place. Surround her. Dude, in just these few episodes, twice we've seen Yukari get surrounded by thugs. Also, I don't know why. I heard someone say that Yukari is like the Hifumi of Yakiako. But I'm feeling more Reisa vibes, to be honest. Oh shit. Are you well? Yes. Good. I'm glad. You shot at us! You actually shot at us! How dare you! Don't you know who we are? I am well aware. You're the troublemakers who always show up to disrupt our festivals. How dare you are the words that have no place in your mouth. Ooh, get fucked. Trapping someone silently with a single clean shot. That white hair and that sky blue Haori. That was weird. Drunk! It's the Echo of the Odon! The Echo of the Odon is here! Get the fuck scatter! Yeah, just try to run. We already got your descriptions from the Merchant Guild. I you're ready for the lecture of a lifetime. Enough nonsense. They're escaping while you stand here wrunging your mouth. Ah, let's go. Nagisa, we'll leave the rest to you. I don't know how she's related to Hifumi, honestly. Yeah, no, I don't see it at all. Your unflinching courage to stand up in the face of injustice. It was most impressive. Leave it in the hands of the Yakara Ryodon from here. Now then. Yeah, like, if this shit... Like, you replace Yukari with Reisa, beat for beat, this is the same exact shit that would happen. Just in different words. For the first time in my life, I found people I truly admired. I wanted to be like Nagusa. Anyway, that's why I can't leave the Hyakka Ryodon in this terrible state. To go back to how we were then. To restore the Hyakka Ryodon as a beacon of justice. I, Yukari, the Hyakko of the Odan's elite, will save our club with my own hands. I will emerge victorious in my succession contest and claim the authority of the presidency. A bit more like a mature version. I would say refined is the more apt word for it. Reisa is just a girl out on the streets wanting to be awesome and beating up thugs and saving people. Yukari apparently comes from a lineage. There have been 2 instances of her family, so to speak. You've mentioned authority a few times now. Ah, I should have expected you to catch that, Sensei. Every Hyakko the Odang president has passed down the authority, first given to us by the Great Prophet herself, to their successor. Only someone who wields the authority has the right to call themselves the president of Hyakko the Odan. I remember hearing that the succession contest was a ritual that passes the authority to helm the Hyakko the Odan from one generation to the next. I think that's what they said anyway. You think? Well, there hasn't been a succession contest since long before I joined the Hyakko the Odan. Most presidents handed their title to their chosen successor willingly. Ah, but I can show you the authority of the presidency. There's a picture on the Hyakko the Odan's website. They have a website. That's awesome. Like, sometimes it's a little bit hard to keep track, but this is in fact modern day, like post-modern day. This is the authority of the presidency. Oh. Is that a gun? Yes, but not just any gun. It is nothing less than a legendary firearm, once wielded by the great prophet Kuzunoha, which only the presidents of Hyakko Ryodan are capable of bearing. The legendary exorcist spell gun. The legendary spell gun. Okay. Hehe, you look taken aback. I understand how you feel. It's a legend that walks hand in hand with the stories of how the president of the Hyakko Ryodan is the only person who can receive an audience with Kuzunoha. Only an elite few know that when you reach the level of Hyakko Ryodan presidency, you can exorcise ghosts and phantoms. That sounds like an urban legend. What are you saying? I just let you in on the secret of the legendary exorcist spell gun inherited by each president of the Hyakko Ryodan. How could you be so cold in the face of that? Sorry, oops, my bad. It could be legitimate, I haven't seen it. Well, rumors are rumors, I suppose. It's hard to know what's true. But, if I win the succession contest and get my hands on the spell gun, I won't be scared of the dark streets when I walk home after class anymore. That's a pretty good goal. That's pretty good, Yukari. That's awesome. So I'll serve as the first witness. Will another member of the Hyakko Ryodan be willing to referee? I have an idea of which officers might help me with the succession contest. There are 2 upperclassmen I can rely on. Range, the captain of the Hyakko Ryodan's assault commandos, and Kikyo, who people call the Deathly Silent Operations Officer. Of everyone in the club, they were the most disappointed when Nagusa left us. I'm certain they'll help with my succession contest if I talk to them about Nagusa. And after that, I only need to win. Then, the Hyakko Ryodan will be together again, and everything will be as it was. Where can we find them? Where are they? I'm sure that Kikyo's in the regulatory office, but Renge's house is closer, so let's head there first. This way. Okay. Back on these streets. Now, if we turn left at the end of this road, we'll be at Renge's house. My first time actually getting to see Renge in-game. Here, this is where Renge lives. Now, we'll knock on the door and... Excuse me, Renge, I, Yukari, have arrived. Nobody's saying nothing. Huh? No way. Huh? Wait, Yukari, is that a note on the door? The open door just showed, but, you know, suspension of disbelief. What? What does it say? So... Yukari looked at the note in her hand for a long moment, confusion on her face, before turning and handing it to me. If you're here because you have business with me, give it up. I'm not here. I'm on an adventure to reclaim my youth. Okay, girl. Her youth. Okay. A girl's devotion to youth? 1. Okay. Sure. Let's go for it. Youth? What does that mean? Hold on. What does that mean? I thought I saw that right. I should use that. I'm off to reclaim my youth. That is a good one. Sorry, I'm not here. I'm off to reclaim my youth. Renge said something like this before. Do we get to see her yet? No. That reminds me, Yukari. You wanted to join us since you were in middle school. Yes. You yelled something like, "It was decided by that fateful knife," right? When I heard that, I thought you were the strangest recruit we'd ever have. Imagine a kid wanting to join in an exhausting place like this. What do you mean? The Yakara Ryodong is where the elite come together to fight for justice. I, Yukari, knew from the start that it was the only club for me. So you've always been like this then? Or at least since middle school, huh? When Kikyo told you off for trying to join, he left with the longest face I'd ever seen. Then he came back the next day as if nothing happened. Some real Papyrus Undertale shit. Rain or shine, you'd arrive at 4 in the morning in the train like with a smile on your face. Leave for breakfast, go to class, then train and train some more. What you find so appealing about that, I'll never know. This is some real Papyrus Undertale shit. I don't say that lightly. Except she succeeded. But Yukari, enjoy being with Renge and the others. Well, you're not too bad yourself when all is said and done. So this is what Undying felt. But still, have you ever had those thoughts? Have you ever thought about the bittersweet moments of your youth you might be having if you weren't so devoted to your duties and with the Yakara Ryodan? No, not in the slightest. Phew, what a quick response. What about you, Renge? I'm sure there are many things you could tell me about the Yakara Ryodan. Well, I've had a lot of fun since Kikyo and I joined this place. I met Nagasa and you, so I can't say I regret it. But still, if I could have spent my youth in a different way, I might prefer a humanities club rather than one with so many physical activities. I couldn't understand what she was saying. I thought she was testing my commitment as a new recruit. But afterwards, Yukari, found that conversation coming back to my mind from time to time. Could Renge truly be interested in joining other clubs? Maybe I'm worrying too much, but no matter how you look at it, wasn't she full of regret of her lost youth? Then I was right. I see. That means Renge, she went off to find her youth like this note claims? Then she wasn't just saying things like, yeah, humanities clubs are the place to be young. They sound much better than sweaty Yakara Ryodan activities to test me. Yes. You got it. Nail on the head. Renge always took the lead. She worked hard to make sure none of us were ever hurt. But after Nagasa vanished, and especially after Yakara Ryodan fell into an activity, Renge could no longer suppress her desire to be young again. I'm certain of it. We should be looking for her instead of wasting our time here, Sensei. Okay. Let's go. But, where should we go? Good question. Okay. What are we supposed to do about this? Here, this is a list of humanities clubs I got from Kaho. You convinced the Yin Yang Club to share club information that easily? That's amazing! For the president and vice president of the Yin Yang Club to succumb so quickly. Is this the infamous authority of Shale? Am I, Yukari, actually in the clutches of a supremely dangerous individual? Nothing like that. It's not like that. Anyway, we can start searching for Renge with this list. Chlorella Ecology Club. The headquarters of the first club. Now then. Pardon us. Whoa. Busy in here. Hello, mob students. A visitor? Huh? Hello? Hello, sorry to bother you. We're here for Renge. Reveal her at once. Renge? What are you talking about? Who's Renge? Renge is a Renge. What? Yukari, they need more details. Really? Details about Renge. She scolds me if I sleep through the morning and training and runs extra laps with me as punishment. And she laughs if I have rice on my lips. She thinks it's funny. And when we went out shopping together and saw the Mario harassing people, she didn't hold back for a moment. She ran them up before they knew what was happening. She's someone I really look up to. Sorry, I don't know who you're talking about. Huh? How isn't that enough? Maybe how she looks. I see. What most people notice about Renge is her incredibly cool red hair. Red hair? Maybe we should rethink our approach. Red hair. She isn't talking about the girl who visited us recently, is she? Ah, the one with the sky blue Haori. Yes, that's her. I knew she would come to this club. Knowing Renge, she must be the Chlora Club's new ace. She, I guess she said some stuff that was difficult to understand. She was saying stuff like, let's practice all night. It's time to aim for the national championship. My stamina is unbeatable. Is even a championship for Chlorella observation? She also said things like, teach me everything there is to know about Chlorella. I'll do my best. You guys won't be ashamed of me. Which was a bit, That's quite an impression. As expected, an amazing performance from Renge. Huh? That's an amazing performance? What? Oh, we got ads. Renge never compromises. I'm sorry to take her from you, but can you tell Renge to... You can tell Renge to come out now. She's not here. On the day her trial period ended. I'm sorry. These past few days, y'all went through the trouble of showing me a new junior the ropes. It really wasn't that much. She sounds like smearing out with how determined she is. Almost. I can see it. No, I can see it. I can see it. Made me realize, after seeing how seriously you observe Chlorella, I knew I was only scratching the surface. My half-hearted efforts could never compare to yours. You're devoted your lives to your club activities, while no, we barely spend any time here at all. Forgive me, I have no choice but to resign my membership. But I've been inspired by your burning passion, so I'll keep rooting for Chlorella observation. I'll make sure to come by and support you at the national championship. And then she took off as soon as her trial period ended. By the way, shouldn't we at least try to sign up for the Chlorella Observation Championship? I kind of want to make her proud. Then she's not here. Do you have any idea where she went? Well, all of the clubs are busy preparing for the Lantern Festival, so we're not sure. It's unfortunate we couldn't find Renge. Yes, but we confirmed that Renge is invested in the humanities, as we expected. Our method is solid, so let's find the next club. Sorry. Sorry, what? Shogi department. Yeah, if I remember, she came to our club too. She's a bit odd, huh? She was losing pretty badly at a game of shogi, so I asked if she wanted me to retract my move. Oh, hell no. Ah, then while it's against the official rules... And while it's against the official rules, you cut club members some slack. To keep... Wait, what? But, you don't want that? Then this makes checkmate. I lost! Oh. Then she apologized, saying she was disappointed in herself for hesitating and fled. Huh, I wouldn't expect any less from Renge. How is this good? Rakugo Fitness Club? Renge dropped by here as well. We were thrilled to see her interest. She told us she wished to grow her dreams of youth by listening to our Rakugo performances. Hold on. Rakugo is a form of Japanese verbal comedy, traditionally performed in yosei theaters. Sorry, I should move this here. The lone storyteller sits on a raised platform, a koza, using only a paper fan and a small cloth as props, and without standing up from the seiza sitting position. The Rakugo artist depicts a long and complicated comical story. The story always involves the dialogue of two or more characters. The difference between the characters, blah 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 blah. What the fuck do you mean, Rakugo Fitness? What the fuck does that mean? But we were forced to turn down our application. We just don't have time for new members while we're preparing for the festival. Battle cards! Yeah, we did have someone like that. She said she was looking forward to proving her youth in passionate Karuta battles. Well, we couldn't accept her because the festival is about to start. We visited many more clubs afterwards. I feel like she kind of fucking has her plate. Ooh. Wait. Whoops. I accidentally clicked out of that screen. Oh, that was everything. That was all of my Twitch information. Oh well. Here, drink some water. Yes, thank you. I had been seeing all over the place.
Yes, thank you.
Shut up. I don't want to hear it from you. Okay. I had to reopen a couple things. Oopsies. Okay. All good, all good, all good. I didn't expect Renge to apply to so many clubs, but still, hearing everyone talk about Renge, some of them were a bit cheeky. Yes, it was wonderful to hear them talk about their high regard for Renge in a cheeky way. Oh, you don't think that's what cheeky means? Hehe, that's silly. What other people say is all up to how you take it. They all remembered Renge and talked about her. She made an impression on everyone because she was trying her best at their club activities. Like Renge always told me, don't be half-hearted. You've got to see things through. You must trust Renge a lot. Yes, Yukari, admire her deeply. Ahem. Now, where should we go next? Oh, hell. Hello, Kaede. What can I help you with today? Sensei, are you okay? Kaede, you shouldn't trouble Sensei so. Young. Kaede, Memori, and even Tsubaki. The whole trio? No. To what do I owe the pleasure? Question mark? Sensei, who are they? They're from the Young and Discipline Club. This is Yukari from the Hyakura Ryodan. Oh, the Hyakura Ryodan! I've been hearing that name a lot lately. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Mimori. Oh, right! Hello, I'm Kaede. My goal is to become a proper lady. Hello. Hello, Yukari. I'm pleased to meet you all. I've heard many stories of the Inner Discipline Club. I was told that you patrol these districts and keep innocents safe. We managed, though Tsubaki and Kaede like to keep me on my toes. But I'm sure we can't compare to the Yakaryodan. No, you do great work. Is that so? What a relief. What brings the Inadismal Club here? Out on patrol? Ah, about that. We're assisting with the festival preparations. We've been commissioned by the festival department. They have us doing everything from facility maintenance to street patrols for the Yakiyako Lantern Festival. The president of the festival department insisted that we help them. She kept saying this is a very important festival. The story was very similar to what the Yin Yang Club had told me. Huh. As you might expect from a lantern festival, bright lanterns fill the sky when the festival begins. And when we reach the end of the festival, we entrust the lanterns with our hopes for the future, as well as the burdens of our past, and send them down the river. Shizuko said it was a festival to soothe people's hearts. Sensei, you remember, right? The day the sky turned red? Yup. Things have been tense around the academy since then. I think it's been on Shizuko's mind. So we'll overthrow that oppressive atmosphere with a joyful festival. The president of the festival department is working hard to pull this off. Everyone can enjoy the festival and let go of their bad memories with the lanterns. Isn't that great? And I heard there will be an amazing Miko performing a song and dance on stage. I'm jealous. I want to do that too. The Miko. Isn't it Chisei again? No, I heard the Miko will be a member of the same family that traditionally performed at each Lantern Festival. At least until the festival was closed 20 years ago. It has to be someone great, right? I can't wait to see how pretty she is, Sensei. Oh. Oh, it's Yukari. That's what all the hype has been about. That's why she was running away from the other ones. Oh. She's the sheltered princess. Oh. That's kind of cute. Shizuko, Pina, and Umiko are doing their utmost, even as we talk here now. We, the Interdiscipline Club, should work as hard as we can to help them. You're all doing your best, and also, fuck yeah, I loved hearing an Umiko mention. My favorite underdog of the entire Blue Archive cast. Absolutely no... So few people give a shit about Umika. I'm one of those few. I see. So that's what's going on. That's very, very... impressive! No, it's astounding! Huh? Throwing a festival to ease the Academy's burdens. Amazing. And you said her name is Shizuko? She must possess a warrior's spirit. Yes, she truly does. But, Yukari... Yes? Have we met before? Something about you feels familiar. Well... It's very hot today, scorching. We better make sure we stay hydrated. Huh? I suppose you're right? Anyway, Sensei, if you can forget something by setting the memory off in a lantern, what would you want to let go? Distracted by Kaede's question, everyone became lost in a lively discussion of which memories and hopes they wish to release at the end of the festival. Personally, I wish to forget the amount of money that I've spent on a now dead MMO that I should have seen the red flags for. It was revived a couple times. They tried to bring it back. It was a little bit worse every time. I still wanted to believe. I don't get to focus on that anymore. There's an explosion. There's action going on. I found them! The Akaryodons are right here! I hope you're ready to pay for the mess that you made of us last time. Who are you? Wait, boss, I don't think this is the same person. It doesn't matter. Look at that sky blue Haori. She's got to be from the same club. We can get her revenge by making her pay for her comrade's insult. Great idea, boss. Oh, it's the Morio again. I suppose no festival is complete without them causing a ruckus. Trying to cause trouble again? I'll kick your butts! Watch out! Let's go, Tank Tsubaki! You ain't at the top of the charts for tactical challenge for nothing. Heh, you're in our way, so get lost. Intolerable. Huh? Interfering with the festival preparations, attacking the Interdiscipline Club, who are doing their best to help everyone. I will not tolerate your violence. Oh, then bring it on. Yes, I, Yukari, as Yakyo Leon's elite thus foul. None of you shall remain standing. Heh, you've got guts, but we are the Morio. We got strength in numbers. That definitely means something. Who was just fucking rapid firing? Holy shit. Well, what was that? Who are you? I step away for a moment and suddenly there's a huge mess. Oh. Well, if you're looking for trouble, it looks like you found it. That voice! Rengi! With an honestly crazy outfit. The next time you dream of casting a shadow over someone's blossoming youth, you'll remember the lesson Fuo Renge taught you today. Renge? Ugh, attack! Alright. And we're starting. Do we get the rest of... Yep. We don't get Renge, I guess. You don't get to sample Renge. She wasn't created in the story yet. When they were releasing Volume 5, Renge didn't exist as a playable character yet. Alright, I forget what... Oh, it is so loud suddenly. It is so loud suddenly. Oh, wait. There's Renge. Oh, right. Tsubaki taunts. I'm so not used to that. Because I only think of Renge. I'm just gonna let them fucking battle. This is so loud. See, because I only remembered Tsubaki's whole deal. God, these explosions are fucking loud. I only remembered Tsubaki's deal because she fucking self-heals in Tactical Challenge. And that's all that people really use her for. You pay for this, you and all the Hyakyo. Perhaps, but I think you paid first. Everyone good? Y'all good? I'm okay. Kaede, Tsubaki? Yep, I'm perfectly fine. I'm okay too. I'm also without a scratch. And more importantly, I'm inspired. Paddling alongside the Interdiscipline Club was as smooth as flowing water. And Renge was unstoppable. That was a performance worthy of the Hyakyo Ryodan. Hmm? Yukari? Oh. Uh-oh. Whoa. Something don't feel right. What are you doing here, Yukari? Ah, Yukari. Scoured the clubs that specialize in the humanities to find you, Renge. And now my search is complete. But I never expected that you'd be with the Interdiscipline Club. Renge asked to join us on a trial basis so she could experience the Interdiscipline Club's activities. So that's why I'm experiencing our activities now. Snore. And the Interdiscipline Club promo video must have worked, right? I'm sorry, I would have said something earlier if I'd realized you two knew each other. But perhaps I should have guessed from that blue Haori. Wow, yeah, it's exactly the same. So Renge is a part of the Hyakka Ryodan too? Well, yes, but I wasn't trying to hide it or anything like that. I understand. You're just trying to reclaim your youth. Huh? Oh, hold on, Yukari. How do you know about... You told me. And besides, when I went looking for you at your home first. You were gone, but I found a note reading, I'm off to reclaim my youth. Here it is. So Sensei and I made our way through all the clubs you might be visiting. Club activities can definitely be called youth activities. I met all those club members who welcomed you into their clubs and were touched by your pure heart. And I, Yukari, am also touched. I'm glad that you're on your quest for your bittersweet youth, Renge. But we have to discuss. Oh, hold on. You don't need to embarrass me. Quit all the youth this, youth that, please. I wrote that note in the heat of the moment. People say that student life can end before you know it, so I've been trying to focus on as many club activities as possible. People say that? No, wait, why should I be embarrassed in my dreams? You're right, Yukari. I came to the Interdiscipline Club to find my youth. All that time spent fretting over club activities like an old maid, sweat my brow and a frown on my face. I'm taking my youth back. So, Yukari, I don't know why you chased me down, but I've already decided to set aside my hurry and join the Interdiscipline Club. So whatever it is, no matter how much it hurts, you should head back. What kind of youth activities does the Interdiscipline Club partake in? Are you even listening to me? I just want to know what you've been up to, Renge. Then my youth activities are she's doing the same exact shit. I've joined the Interdiscipline Club in order to become a calm and cultivated lady, and a battler who has mastered beauty sleep. Eh? Young. So that was your goal, Renge? So, do you want to be a calm and cultivated lady, or a master of beauty sleep? Both! Either! Doesn't matter! Whichever way I choose, it's youth! Oh my. Do you think it's strange, Yukari? It's amazing! You always run straight towards your goals without a moment's hesitation. She looks like she's hesitating to me. It's what I admire most about you, Renge. Oh, really? Does Kikyo know about this? I'm sure she would cheer you on with all her strength. No way! I can just see her smirking at me mysteriously if I tried. She's the person I want to tell the least. But more importantly, Yukari, it's my turn to ask questions. Why were you looking for me? Hmm? Don't play hard of hearing. You know what I asked. Our club has been disbanded. Our activities are suspended. You should be getting ready to enjoy the festival as a normal student. Never! I mean, of course I have a reason for seeking you out. I don't have anything to hide, after all. Yukari, I'm here because I require your aid. With you as my witness, I invoke the Hyakka Yodan Succession Contest. What? Why bring up a succession contest all of a sudden? We told Renge about everything we learned at the Yin Club, and Yukari repeated her declaration. Kikyo was right. Nagasa truly traveled to the Great Snowfield. So our path forward is clear. We can fix everything and return the Hyakka to the way it was before. I shall defeat Nagasa in a succession contest and then I shall assume the presidency. Renge, let's return together. We can find Kikyo and reunite the Hyakka. Please, witness my succession contest. Yukari, you're still... Yes. You're still going on about all that nonsense? What? Yukari, Hyakka has already disbanded. Kikyo decreed it personally, upon her authority as the operations officer. Huh? The Hyakka disbanded? When? It's a complicated story. One that we're gonna be unraveling for the next fucking 20 episodes. She would never. Renge, the order to disband must be a mistake. There's no mistake. When President Ayame disappeared, well, none of us were shocked. We knew something like that might happen. The president is an amazing person, and I wish you could have known her better. But we all assumed that she might vanish at any time. It's hard to explain. But then Nagisa, who should have taken the reins as the new president, abandoned us without a second thought. She left to find the president. It was already over for the Hyakko Ryodan. We were already dead. We just hadn't stopped moving yet. That can't be true. The Hyakko Ryodan still lives. You proved it just now. You still stopped the Morio from causing chaos. What is that if not the duty of the Hyakko Ryodan? I didn't do that for the Hyakko Ryodan. I did it to reclaim the years I stupidly sacrificed for it. The Morio were an obstacle to my reclaimed youth. I stopped them for myself. Renge. But without the Hyakko Ryodan, Hyakko's peace will... You really don't know anything, do you? Go on, Renge. You're Shale Sensei, right? Do you remember, Sensei, when the sky turned red? Hyakko was consumed by chaos. Monsters rampaged through the streets, and the students cried out desperately for someone to save them, for the Hyakko Ryodan to save them. But without the president and vice president, we ran around like headless chickens. Me, Kikyo, and you too, Yukari. We scrambled to resolve the situation to the best of our abilities, but we barely helped anyone on our own. And you know what happened as a result? What happened? Nothing. Nothing at all. Yukari, stop living in a dream. You saw it as well as I did. People can solve their problems without the Hyakko Ryodan. Hyakko will be just fine without us. It took the Hyakko Ryodan's absence to prove we were never necessary. Even if the president and the vice president never return, no one is going to suffer because the Hyakko Ryodan isn't around. Nobody needs us. Our club, the things we did. In the end, we were only a club that wasted people's time and caused them pain. It's right that we disappear. But, Renge, you admired Nagisa too. You loved the Hyakko Ryodan. I know you did. Renge possesses an indomitable heart. She's quite inspiring to a wavering spirit like mine. We owe much to Renge. You think so too? As well, don't you, Yukari? Definitely! Bold of you to tell Nagisa that you think Renge is more impressive, Yukari. What? No, Hey, don't tease it just because you want to embarrass me. Some things are too much to hear, you know. It's weird to hear heartfelt praise from someone so refined. Oh. You were always there for us. You kept our spirits up on long patrols, and you always had our backs. I was proud of you. Nagisa was proud of you. Who cares? That didn't keep her from abandoning us. You can't change the past, even beyond the fact that Nagisa won't come back. She already... Even though she tried to return it, you still... Return? But... I know it has been a long time, but still, if we gather everyone again, if we meet Nagisa, and if I win the succession contest, if we do that, everything can go back to how it was. We'll all be together again. Back to how it was. Yukari, you've always been like this. If you think something is right, you charge forward full tilt. You always acted like anything was possible if you put your heart into it. I admired that about you. But that's why I know that my words are nowhere near enough to get you to back down. You're not the type to be convinced until something is proven by action. So I'll convince you with my strength here and now. Here I come, Yukari. Oh shit. The 1v1? Don't worry, Yukari. Magic iPad powers go. 12 bars, you win these. We time it after a sniper shot. Oh, to reload?
二度ものまま
We do it during the
を褒めて
reload. Uh-oh. I don't think she actually wins. I don't think she actually wins these.
二度もの活躍見せて差し上げましょう。
I don't think she actually wins these, guys. I think Renge might be onto something here. Look, I gave her the best chance she could get. Are you okay, Yukari? I'm sure you get it now. I won't go back. The Yakiaodan can never. We can never go back to how things were. But don't misunderstand me either, Yukari. You've always been different from us. You always had a life outside of the Yakiaodan waiting for you. Yukari, you have somewhere to go back to. Ugh. Renge, Yukari came all this way for your help. Won't you listen to her a little more? No, any more would be... This is enough. Yukari, let me give you one last piece of advice as your senior. Stop wasting your time. Go be young. Find something that makes you happy and let the past go. Your life is too valuable trying to waste it to resuscitate a club that's already gone. Don't come asking me about succession contests again. Renge, hold on. What should we do? Sensei will take our leave first. Yes, everyone take care of Renge. Please. I can only be in one place. And this is the place I need to be. Yukari didn't move a muscle until long after Renge and the Inner Discipline Club had disappeared into the distance. Yikes! Yikes. That's sounding pretty rough. I'm due for another break. I'm due for another little bit of rest. We'll pause here. I'll play ads. I will add. No. I can do one more. I can do one more. Yukari, you look a little bit out of it. Wanna take a break? I'm out of it. Well, I was thinking about everything that happened today. Even in the Hyakuo-ryodan, Renge always possessed an exemplary sense of duty. So when Renge said that the Hyakuo-ryodan was gone and can never come back, well, I was a little taken aback. Yeah. Wait, Yukari, don't slap yourself. Enough of these defeatist thoughts. Yukari, I'm the Hyakuo-ryodan's elite. I will not succumb to despair. I'm sure Renge was venting her anger because she's still in shock from the club closing. But as an elite, I must prepare for what lies ahead, not dwell on the past. Sure, my plan of soliciting Renge's aid may have failed, but the Hyakuo-ryodan has other officers we can enlist. Kikyo. She was the Hyakuo-ryodan's operations officer, right? Yes, Kikyo is a clear thinker. Once she hears my reason for holding a succession contest, she'll be glad to help. And Kikyo and Renge have been friends since childhood. She'll definitely help us convince Renge. Yes, it's a little gosh to boast, but this is truly a perfect plan. So, Mero-sensei, can I count on your continued assistance? Yup. From start to end. Yes! Then, without further ado... Oh. My lady, I've come to escort you home. It's the old bird. Ah, it seemed like you were occupied on business for the duration of the day, so I waited until now to present myself. The hour is late. It is time for you to return. But I still have something I must do. At so late an hour, is it something related to the individual standing next to you? Who are you? You have accompanied the young mistress since this morning. If you have approached her with sinister intentions, then as her loyal retainer, I will not stand idle. Ah, Shale Sensei. Might have heard of me. The notorious Sensei of Shale, truly? Yes, that's correct. So please, don't misunderstand. Yep, only the good rumors. You can cut out like half of the good rumors, just none of the bad ones. Those all have explanations. All of them. Sensei was just trying to help with my unreasonable demands. By my request. As you say, my lady, I understand. I apologize if I've caused any offense. Now, more importantly, my lady, the sun has set. But I still have something, my lady. Please do not be stubborn. It's gotten late. Shall we head back for today? I can meet you tomorrow instead. Pinky promise. My lady, you cannot still... I see. This isn't goodbye. It's a promise to keep fighting another day. Yes, I understand. Then until tomorrow. Very well. Then... Yikes. This morning, Nia called me and I met Yukari. So much has happened. Feels like a distant memory. Feels like 2 hours and 40 minutes ago. Just kidding. I was practicing with the After School Sweets Club 2 hours and 40 minutes ago. That was not this. Yep, Renge is upset at something. I will say just one thing before we depart. My lady is quite busy with her familial responsibilities. I would be grateful if you encouraged her return more quickly tomorrow. Now, we'll take our leave. Yeah, because she is the Miko who's gonna be dancing, ain't she? I wandered through the academy, deep in thought as I contemplated the tangled web I found myself in. Ooh. Huh? A divination? What's all the commotion? The festival's supposed to start soon. We can't be having these delays. The blasted Mario are picking a fight with someone in the Western District. Again? Cheh. Why are they starting ruining the festival for everyone? Who are they to be fighting now? A student of the Yakaryodan, I think. I just heard it was someone in a hurry. Huh? What? About time. We've been looking for you all day. Thought I found you earlier, but there's no way we're letting you escape this time. Oh. Hello? Ooh. Hello? The person who vanished on them, huh? Now, surround us so she can't get away. When are we getting playable Arata? When is Arata being implemented? How are they gonna do that? I know things went poorly when we fought that other girl earlier, but this time it's a sure thing. The Yakitori! I respect that you escaped us last time, but you got no chances now. Not when we brought the full power of the Morio down on you. Look at how scared she is, boss. She's just standing there eating, too terrified for words. Huh, can you blame her? I was like, I was gonna make anyone, or enough to make anyone nervous. She's just fucking eating. Oh, so you finished eating, huh? Look at you, I'm feeling generous. I'll give you a chance to start groveling. If you apologize right now for everyone to hear, we might go easy on. She pulls out another one. She pulls out another one. She pulls out another one. Yes! She doesn't fucking care. Boss, she took out more Kitori out of her bag and started eating again. Ah, how dare you, Yakaryodan. Some insults are too much to bear. As I said previously, I'm no member of the Yakaryodan. I just happen to be walking around Yakiako to enjoy the festival. Yes, an everyday student of Yakiako, though perhaps a slightly mystical one, and one who's really quite cute. That's all I am. You're saying some shameless things with a really irritating look on your face. I'm done wasting time on your nonsense. Everyone, charge! Wait, hold up. Not what I meant. Not what I meant to do. Hey, you can't just shoot someone. Where's your sense of style? Captain! Back! Everyone attack! Let's go, Nagusa! Yeah! Yeah, numbers. I'm overwhelmed her with our numbers. I'm so fucking glad they just fucking. She just pulled out another one. Yep, she's just one-shotting everyone. Got her. What? On your right. We've gotten you now. Everyone, aim for her right side. She doesn't react as fast when we attack her from her right. Ha! Exploiting weak spots is what we Morio do best. How fiercely irritating. Make way for the rocket barrage. Hey, I can't see nothing. This fight is turning ugly. We gotta get out of here. Who are... Wait a moment. Dude, we just ran into the middle of that firefight. That's crazy. Phew. Surely that's far enough. Who are you? The sensei of Shale. To be spirited from danger by Shale's sensei is... No, I was in no need of your assistance. I thank you, but I had the situation under control. Your right hand. Did you get shot there? What? So you also perceived my vulnerability to attacks from my right. To think it's so obvious that even an outsider could guess. This, well... Sorry. Maybe a bit too personal. You don't gotta tell me. I can respect some space. What business does the sensei of Shale have at our academy? You were invited to come to Yakiako, and you stumbled across that battle on your way back? I've seen students wearing that outfit before. Yes. The Haori of the Yakaryodan. So you're a member of the Yakaryodan? I say, obliviously. Now that I think about it, sensei. Yes. What? I suppose you're right. I am definitely a member of the Yakaryodan. Or what is left of one, at any rate. Though perhaps I should not name myself such after I left. I heard that a lot of students left in order to, after that disbandment was done. That's pretty crazy. A declaration of dissolution, of course. Then the Hyakuryodan is already... No, I should have expected as much. What choice did they have after I tried to return the... My apologies, Sensei. I've been somewhat at odds since the Hyakuryodan disbanded. I wish to catch my breath, you might say. and witness the festivities. I thank you again for the assistance. But now, shall we head back then, since it's late? What? You'd accompany me back? Why? Well, I'm not gonna just let a student be on their way. Without being sure they're gonna be fine. Oh, it's nighttime. For a time, only our footsteps could be heard as we walked alongside each other. You said that you were invited to take care of some business for Hyakyako, and you are already aware of the declaration of dissolution. Then, regarding the Hyakka Ryodan, do you perhaps... Do I know the latest news about the Hyakka Ryodan? Yes, it has been some time since I departed. You might say that I am curious. I would like to know more about the other members of the Hyakka Ryodan, if I could. Well... Yeah, nobody said this is private. And if it's the Hyakka Ryodan asking, I mean, who am I to say, oh... A succession contest, then. I see. So while I've been away, the situation has degraded so far as to... How could it fall apart so... No. That is not a question I have the right to ask. The club can't continue like it is. At least, that's what Yukari's feeling. That's right, Yukari. This is far enough. You have my gratitude for escorting me, Sensei of Shale. Then, do you have no plans of returning to the Hyakka Ryodan? Launching a sudden inquisition at the moment of departure, trusting that your opponent's heart has been softened by the goodwill they've been shown. Asking that question now, when the refusal to answer would be the most discourteous. You possess more cunning than I expected, Sensei. But yes, it has become clear to me that going back would be a terrible mistake. Because you're no longer a member. Yes, I tried to return something important, and the others will never forgive me for it. I fear that my heart is neither shameless enough, nor strong enough to endure that pain again. I have no right. I'm not her, after all. I've already inflicted enough disappointment onto the others. That is the reason I can never go back. Farewell, Sensei. Suppose it's a difficult subject for them. Hope I can get her name, at least. And just like that, the hours trickled through our fingers and the shadows darkened deeper into the night. Kiryu fucking... I'm so used to saying a certain other name with a Kiryu-k sound. What are we at with the party project? Let me speed this up. Oh, never mind. They're in the middle of a fucking duel. Chiaki and Toadsworth in the middle of a duel. They're having their own fucking succession contest right here. The next day... Sensei! Sensei! Good morning. Good morning, Yukari. All refreshed? Do you refer to my mental or physical state? Whatever it may be, I am a fresh Sakura blossom. We have much more pressing matters to address, however. We're going to locate Kikyo, and she will be my witness for my Hyakka Ryodan succession contest. We'll have everything we need to begin our new era. Cue the lights. The great legend of the Hyakka Ryodan Yukari shall begin. Will Kikyo agree that easily? The hallmark of a true educator. You know all the right questions to ask. After all, you must understand your opponents before you engage. If I were to describe Kikyo, she's the smartest, most logical, and sensible person I've ever met. I'm glad I'm getting a different perspective on Kikyo, besides the one I've seen across so much fan art. So much fan art. She truly was the progenitor of the Damp Squad. Uh-huh. Yukari, you know better. Yes. Gulp. I've already told you, you're allowed one ice cream a day. As I well remember, however, Kikyo, rules are rules, and good rules exist for good reason. Excessive sweets before bed is detrimental for your teeth and your health. Furthermore, are you brushing your teeth after meals? Properly? Of course I am! I naturally would never dream of skimping on brushing my teeth and using mouthwash as a substitute. No, ma'am. That's it. I will be inspecting your teeth after your meals, starting now. What? That's the perfect illustration of Kikyo's character. With such upstanding character, she'll undoubtedly lend us a helping hand. Yeah! You've got so much faith in her. Every moment that passes is another wasted. Let's go. Yikes. Yikes, this is the Kikyo we're dealing with. Hello, Kikyo, it is Yukari. I'll let myself in. What? Oh. What? Sensei? Thank goodness. Thank goodness Shizuko is here. I'm so glad we get to see Shizuko. Shizuko? Fancy running into you here. Yukari. It's me! I've missed you dearly, Kikyo. Yukari. It has been quite some time. I'm glad your vivaciousness hasn't dulled. Irony walks in my shadow today. To see you today at this moment. Perhaps there are higher forces showing their hand. You'll need to wait your turn, Yukari. My turn? What brings you here, Shizuko? Let me explain. On behalf of the entire student body, I'd like to announce the revival of the Hyakuyaku Lantern Festival. You already knew? Oh, I see. Thank you, Sensei. We've been working really hard. Hearing your words of encouragement makes me really... Stop distracting me, Sensei. I don't have time to be kicking my feet and giggling. Okay, step 1. Locate the Kadano Koji Miko and ask her to conduct the festival's main ceremony. Kadano Koji? Isn't Yukari... The Kadeno Koji are one of the oldest and most respected families in the Yakiako rituals and ceremonies. One couldn't overstate their importance and what they represent. An excellent way of putting it! And so, naturally, it was the Kadeno Koji family that conducted the festival's ritual. That is, until it was banned 20 years ago. It's recorded that something went wrong with the ceremony, and that the festival hasn't been held since. Which brings us back to our original purpose. Only the current Kadeno Koji Miko can rightfully revive the Lantern Festival. I visited their residence in person, but she wasn't home. I need a different plan of attack. So that's why you came to visit the Hyakuya Ryodan. That's why you're here. You have to make your own luck sometimes. I heard that Kadeno Koji Miko was a member of the Hyakuya Ryodan, so I came straight here. Would you like to respond, Kadeno Koji Yukari? I had no idea it was you. It was great to finally meet you. Great, that means you're already up to speed. Will you work together with the festival department, please? Well... Oh. I truly wish I could be of assistance, but I must decline, Festival Department President Shizuko. Huh? Why? Did I do something to offend you? No, it's simply... My place is with the Hyakuya Ryodan, which is why I've come here, Kikyo, because this is where I belong. What is this drivel? I plan to declare a succession contest against Nagusa. Whoa. Kasamart! I've heard the news, Kikyo. A declaration of dissolution? I don't understand. This must be a misunderstanding of some sort. Please, explain, Kikyo. Yukari. Rumors are spreading left and right, and people are losing faith in the Hyakkyou Ryodan. I plan on rectifying the situation with a succession contest. Which brings us to your presence here today. I came... Pardon. Wow. I came to beg your assistance, Kikyo. Will you serve as witness to my succession contest? Please. With your support, we can return Hyakkyou Ryodan to its former glory together. She ain't budging. I understand your motivations now. I was wondering when Kadeno Koji Yukari would make her move, once the Declaration of Dissolution was released. A succession contest wasn't within my calculations, I'll admit. Although perhaps I should have expected it. Yes, I can see how you decided upon this strategy. I trusted you to understand, Kikyo. If that is your course of action, no. I did not think that was where this was going. Huh? No, I don't understand. You have always protected the Hyakkyou Ryodan's ideals with your heart and soul. I truly believe that you, of all people, you would agree, support you. Allow me to explain. You are delusional, arrogant. I'm disappointed, Kadeno Koji Yukari. I've gathered and analyzed all pertinent information, Nagasa's disappearance, and subsequent reappearances, and even your meeting with the Yin Yang Club. Fervent hopes have no place in reality. Nagasa will never turn to the Hyakkyou Ryodan again. She already bid her farewells. She came back to the Hyakkyou Ryodan one last time, to renounce the presidency that Ayame had passed down to her. Weesh. Ooh. It's not looking good, fellas. That was what Mange meant. Nagasa, you've met with her. I cannot believe she would resign. Would she? Mange was too soft to relay the news. Do not expect such consideration from me. I will not lie for your feelings. She deserted us. She is not of the Hyakkyou Ryodan. But, even so, I want... Fine. Allow me to entertain the possibility of the succession contest. You plan to defeat Nagasa, become the rightful president, and restore the Hyakkyou Ryodan. Your ambition knows no bounds, and I commend you for that. But there is a flaw Renge attempted to gently reveal to you, one that I will now spell out. Listen carefully, Kadeno Koji Yukari. You could never best Nagasa in combat. There is no strategy in this world capable of achieving that end. Know the limits of your capabilities and give up. No, absolutely not. I shall not give up. Yukari will defeat her. I'm Hyakkyou Ryodan's elite, aren't I? Well then, how do you plan on besting her, when you cannot even defeat me? Defeat means nothing if the soul remains strong. So be it. I'll demonstrate my strength to you, here and now. Kiryu Kikyo, I request a sparring match against you. If I emerge victorious, no. If you're going to prove yourself, do it properly. Challenge me to a succession contest. What? Do you fight for ideals you can't uphold? Strength is justice. That is what we believe at the Hyakkyou Ryodan Resolution Council. You want me to bend my knee, force my will, win this succession contest, and I will be your witness. Ugh, adds in 2 minutes. This isn't the type of conflict resolution I was expecting. Sensei, maybe I'll just come back another time. Poor Shizuko, in the middle of some huge shit. I can't turn back now. I declare a succession contest against the operations officer, Kiryu Kikyo. Oh shit. Oh shit. They got the flower petals out for this shit. Girl's still playing fucking Cat's Cradle. She's that confident. I accept. Kadeno Koji Yukari. Male Sensei of Shale will serve as witness to the contest for the seat of Operations Officer. Tradition states the necessity for 2 witnesses. However, given the circumstances, we acknowledge a special agreement between the 2 parties. As members of the Hyakura-Rodan, Kadeno Koji and Kiryu Kikyo participate in this contest with only 1 witness. Do you agree with these statements? Yes, I prepared my heart. Oh boy. Then let us begin. I gotta let it play out. Ads in 40 seconds. Ads are probably gonna kick in. Whoa!
両者前へ挑戦者風の工事ゆかり
Oh shit!
桐生桔梗挑戦に応じる
Oh shit!
いざ尋常に勝負ごめん遊ばせ
Oh shit! Yukari! Oh, Yukari, you're fucked. I'm sorry, Yukari, you're fucked.
よく狙って撃ちます
Oh, it's locked on auto. Oh, fuck. Yeah. That's to be expected. Did even less. She did even less. I expect a visual novel, not a combat sequence. Yeah. Yeah, shit's crazy. They just throw in the random combat every now and then. Anyway, ads are starting now. It says ads are starting. It would be nice if it told me. Alright. We got ads. Okay, okay, I am back. I am back. I think I'm going to go for a while longer. I can still go for a while longer. Oh, and Ed's just fucking freed up on that end. That's crazy. That's stupid. Oh well. Uh, back to the game screen. All right. So turns out everyone else in the Hyakko Ryodang is cracked, and Yukari was only really just keeping up. Yukari, you gotta get up. Yukari, you gotta get up. I'm fine. Is this really necessary? You're going way too far. No, I'm not. This is what a Hyakko Ryodang succession contest is. Face the gravity of your reality, Kadengo Koji. The issue isn't acquiring a witness for your succession contest. Nagasa is an insurmountable wall you cannot pass. Reality will not bend to mere feelings. Your dreams are an impossibility. That's... I just... All I wished was for us to be normal, to return to normal, to be the Hyakko Ryodang once again. Go back. Go back to what? Your frivolity is insulting. Defeat Nagasa. Lead the Hyakko Ryodang. How? You can't even defeat me. This childish behavior will cease immediately. Because is that truly your desire? To go back. We all know that not to be true. What you should do is go home, Lady Kadengo Koji. Playtime is over. Kikyo, you don't mean that. If you believe that, answer me this, Shale Sensei. Did Our Lady tell you everything before requesting your aid? The duties that come with being of the Kadengo Koji family are heavy and inescapable. Yet she continues to flout her responsibility to instead play house with the Hyakko Ryodang. Has she told you anything of the life you are helping her to neglect? I expected nothing different. Do you understand now, Sensei? You are another character in her grand charade. Kadengo Koji Yukari. Unlike you, the Hyakko Ryodang is all we have. We will lose the Hyakko Ryodang and be left with nothing. You will return to your great halls and lavish life. So for you to speak of a succession contest, of being the messiah to our every problem, it's distasteful. You have your role to play in society, and, allow me to speak plainly, it is not with the Hyakko Ryodang. It's time to face reality. Playtime with the Hyakko Ryodang is over, Lady Kadengo Koji. Is this how you view me, Kikyo? Do you know me to say things I don't mean? You are no less aggravating than when we were younger. You were the only one harboring delusions. Deep down, I was aware of everything you said. I'm not so blind as to think I could so easily best Nagasa. I understand that the chances of me winning my succession contest were nigh impossible. I harbored no delusions. Yukari. Despite all that, yes, I did want to go back. I truly did. I want the president of the Union Club to bear... Yep. Flashback. I had no other option. I just thought that, with the succession contest, if I could simply defeat Nagasa, I would become the president, and then... Oh... The flashback, but it's specifically Yukari in middle school still. Then we could go back. If I could simply do all of that, then everyone would smile again. That's what I thought. But first Renge, and now Kikyo. It seems everyone expects me to lay down my hopes. How am I to simply abandon the memories of our laughter filling the room when we were together? My immaturity has turned me into a nuisance, it seems. I'm sorry, everyone. Sensei. Sorry, wait! Why do you insist on meddling in matters of which you know nothing? Yukari is chasing a shadow of a dream. Our path was carved into stone the moment Nagisa surrendered her position. Rumors circulated amongst the members like wildfire almost instantaneously. The whispers grew louder and louder. The Yakyuryoran is finished. We did what we had to do in response. That's what you don't understand, outsider. That child admired the very air that Nagisa breathed, and it was our responsibility to send her home before she was injured by the fallout. This is how we protect her. She doesn't understand. A shattered mirror cannot be pieced back together. Those of us left behind will carry on the burden she'll soon forget. That ain't the fucking truth whatsoever. Excuse me. You're the one who's out of line, Kikyo. Oh, I said that. Is this flashback again? It's only natural. It's a club she's always looked up to. Yukari has the right to decide how she wants to live her own life. How dare you? I know this isn't my place, but I can't help but agree with Sensei. What does the president of the Festival Operations Department have to say on this matter? Someone's place in this world... Well, isn't the point of life to figure out what that is for yourself? Let's fucking go, she's a girl! You say it's for her own good, but... that she'll be happier that way, but I'm sorry. It's just not right. Yukari said it herself. She knew she would lose the succession contest. Wasn't she just scrambling for some kind of excuse to get to see everyone? Say what you will. It changes nothing. I spoke the truth. That is all. Did you really? You really think Yukari is frivolous? That she's playing house? Lying to protect someone is still lying. Why don't we focus on what we can control for right now? Let's look for Yukari first. Let's go, Shizuko. Kiko's trying to put on the strong front so badly. She's trying so badly. Where are we going? Where are we going? We're back in the Yakyuryoran room. What do they want from me? What they truly want is you. Everyone's gaze is fixated upon your vacant spot, Nagisa. Ooh? Renge, it's me. Sorry, I feel like I have to fucking mute Party Project. It's quiet enough that I can still fucking hear it, and these very somber moments. I don't know about the rest of you, but I can hear it pretty clearly. The Yakyuryoran's been pushing us around all day. We're halfway beat, and the festival ain't even started. Maybe we gotta give up, leader. Yeah, why don't we just forget about all this and have fun at the big festival, leader? It's gonna start soon, so we gotta get going now. I guess that sounds like a good idea, I think. After all, someone great once said that only idiots stare up at a tree they can't climb. Is that so? Who? That ain't the point. We're the Morio, y'all. The evil organization that can make even a crying kid bust out laughing. That doesn't sound evil at all. We're the biggest and baddest around. We can't just turn tail and hide. I ain't giving up. This is when the leaders really gotta step up and set up an example. That might be a little hard for our leader. What? Nothing. I said nothing. Ugh, we ain't giving up. I'll never sleep again if I don't get my revenge. Oh my, aren't you just a pitiable lot? Festivals are meant for fun and joy. I can't possibly turn a blind eye to such morose faces during a happy time. I can't. I won't. What? Who's there? Oh. Come, I'll offer you a helping paw. Not that I am a cat, of course. Hi. I've seen you a few times in the fan arts. I like, come on, we can be real. Even without me knowing. That is the look of a character who is playing the antagonist role. Like, come on. I think that's pretty clear. Oh, where is she? We gotta find Yukari. Oh, she's vanished. Which way's the festival again? This way? Come on, we're gonna be late. Ah, don't leave me behind. They said the opening ceremony is gonna have fireworks. Yes, I'm rather thrilled for that part. I heard the Fireworks Research Center has personally been working on a jaw-dropping show for months now. Oh shit, the fireworks. Oh shit, the notice. Oh shit, the warning letter. Oh, the fireworks are that's tonight? Wait, what about the Miko? What about the Kadano Koji Miko? What about the dance? What are they gonna fucking do? Is she gonna do the... Oh no. We searched for Yukari in the busy streets of what seemed like hours. Shit. Sensei, there you are. No sign of her. I can't think of anywhere else to look. What do we do, Sensei? People are everywhere. It's gonna be impossible. I completely lost track of the time since the song was already setting. When does the festival start, Shizuko? Stalls are already starting to open up, but it'll be in full swing in about an hour. Umika and Pina are probably running around tying up final loose ends. You're itching to go help them, aren't you? You caught me. I can't go back, though. Not yet. I promised to deliver the Kadano Koji Miko's dance for the festival's ritual. Considering this is the first time this festival is being held in 20 years, we need everything to go perfectly. I need to keep my word. But more than any business proposal, I'd just like to talk to Yukari again. That's my girl. Why? Also true. Why did you do this, Shizuko? Now that we can ask you personally. Well, there's not much to explain there. I don't have some great personal or financial investment in this. That's a first. I wanted to bring the past to life. That's all. The Lantern Festival holds so much history. I mean, it dates all the way back to the establishment of Hyakuyako's alliance. I just couldn't help but feel it'd be a shame to let it fade into nothingness. Losing a piece of history is always a tragedy in its own right. We hate to forget history. We hate forgetting history. You always understand, Sensei. The hustle and bustle of a festival, the laughter of the festival goers enjoying themselves. There's no better sound, you know? Not only that, festivals attract tourists. Tourists with happy smiles and loose purses. It's much easier to pry someone's wallet open during an exciting event. Momoyodo's brand will grow and expand through all of Kabutos. As people see us as an entertainment giant, we'll be becoming unstoppable. Just kidding, of course. It's all about the community and sense of camaraderie. This is all just for branding? This is why we love Shizuko. No, I was just trying for some comedic relief, okay? Jeez, Sensei. This is why we love Shizuko. You know I wouldn't commit to a project like this if I wasn't passionate about it. You wouldn't believe the amount of red tape we had to unravel to make this happen. And your help was invaluable as well, Sensei. That's why it was so important to me that this be a positive experience for everyone involved. At least, that's just what I hoped. And that's why you went to the Hyakyaryodan. Yeah, I feel a little responsible for how things played out with Yukari. I was way too single-minded in meeting the Kanengo Koji Miko. I didn't do enough background research to understand what I was poking my nose into. I didn't even consider a world where the Hyakyaryodan and Yukari were on bad terms. I seem to have poked a sleeping bear. So that's why I want to find Yukari no matter what. It's not just about the ritual or a piece of history anymore. You said it yourself, Sensei. Yukari has the right to decide how she wants to live her own life. I couldn't agree more. I don't think there's any truer philosophy in life than a person's right to decide their own path. Has anyone ever told Yukari those words? I think she deserves to hear them. So I won't go back until I can look her in the eyes and tell her the truth. That's our one and only physical department president! We fucking love Shizuko! Why is it loading? Okay, everything's fine. The connection is stable. Did I hear that correctly? Don't make fun of me. We need to find her before it's too late. Let's split up. The seats will be packed before we know it, so we need to cover as much ground as we can as quickly as possible. Good idea. I think that's our best course of action for now. I'll contact you as soon as I have news. Me as well. Let's go. Find Yukari. Dude, I'm so glad Shizuko is getting main story spotlight. This is fucking awesome. Who's this straggler? The whispers were an ever-present buzz. Oh. Lady Kademo Koji is an exemplary student. She received honors and top marks in all her classes. I heard she even scored a perfect 100 on the Hyakyako entrance exam. Imagine that. She won first place in the annual Orchestra Masters, too. And she's so pretty to top it all off. She really holds herself like royalty. There's nothing she can't do. Truly an inspiration. The future will be safe in her hands, as long as she continues to excel. The Kandengo Koji name will ring forever in Hyakyako's halls. I was born with expectations upon my shoulders. To rise above each and every one of them was my duty. I smiled under the weight of their anticipation. My name is Kadeno Koji Yukari, the heir to one of Hyakyako's oldest and most honored families. Uphold the Kadeno Koji name. Such has been my duty since the moment I was born. I understand my position. Truly, I embraced it. But what straight posture! But then you shone across my dark sky of duty and responsibility like a shooting star. You taught me choice where I always thought I had none. How could I turn back after meeting you? Excuse me, hello? You're still here. It's dark out already. Nagisa, right? I won't forget that name, that display of strength. I couldn't contain my admiration a moment longer. What? I aspire to be your level of valor, Nagisa. How can I achieve that? You make it sound so simple. Do you exercise daily? That's a rather tall order. Ah, I'm inspired. I simply need to join the Hyakka Ryodan to become like you. What? If I join, I'll have the pleasure of your company every day. Indeed, I, Yukari, shall align myself with the Hyakka Ryodan, and we will have great adventures together. I pledge to faithfully follow you in your every footstep. Oh, it was met with a smile. I set my resolve in that very moment. I had found my calling. I pledged to devote myself entirely to the Hyakka Ryodan, standing shoulder to shoulder with my mentor, alongside all the members I would come to love. But now, it's already over for the Hyakka Ryodan. Everything. Completely over. It's time to face reality. Playtime with the Hyakka Ryodan is over, Lady Kadengo Koji. Renge, Kikyo, everyone. That memory I desperately clung to. I suppose it was only me who couldn't let it go. Oh, the festival. I nearly forgot. Students are participating in the festivities tonight. Hyakka Ryodan are meant to be out patrolling. That would have been the case in the past, at least. Been looking for it. Oh, Shizuko! Yukari! I can't tell you how relieved I am to finally find you. You are the Festival Operations Department President, correct? Why were you looking for me? Ah, yes, you wished for my aid with the festival. Let's go back to Hyakka club room right away. Excuse me? Who was she to you again? Your operations director? That doesn't matter. What matters is she went too far. She just can't make decisions for you and say it's for your sake. You're the only one who gets to say You're the only one who gets a say in how you live your life. She had no right. So let's go back together. I think there's more you two need to talk about. It's when you want to run away the most that you have to stand your ground and communicate. Are you not the president of the festival department? Why are you extending a helping hand? You must be absolutely overwhelmed with your festival responsibilities. I am. But the festival is for everyone to enjoy, including you. How kind of you. I can't thank you enough, truly, but everything is fine. Everything is fine? I don't understand. Kikyo wasn't wrong to speak as she did. It is all true after all. I attempted to abandon my duties and my home. Regardless of how my intentions appear to her, the facts remain the same. But... Thank you, Festival Department Shizuko, was it? I believe you have a ritual you need performed, correct? And it just so happens that I'm well trained to do so. In response to your request, I, Kadengo Koji Yukari, will be this Lantern Festival's Miko. What? Oh, huh? Ooh. Ooh, Shizuko got kind of speech checked there. Hey, Shizuko, can I get a ring? Ah. So they hear rumors just before the official start of the festival. Did you hear the news? They're holding the Miko's dance at the midnight. No one's sure whether or not it's actually going to happen. That's an old tradition from the Yakiako Lantern Festival, right? Who would be the Miko? Maybe Chise? Chise's the best, but she's an actress. If they hold true to tradition, it'll be a real Miko performing the ritual. If the rumors are true, it'll be none other than Lady Kadeno Koji herself. Kadeno Koji. I've never put much thought into it previously, but why did they stop holding the festival anyway? No one quite knows. It's quite faded into the background until there was a big to-do this year about reviving it. Let's just be grateful it's back and enjoy the festivities. You're entirely right. No one can hold the festival the way the Yakiako can, so let's make the most of it. No one seems to know why the festival was originally cancelled. Oh, Shizuko. What's up? was interrupted. Huh? The bell tolls and the revelers are loose. We're reaching the story's climax. The anticipation makes my toes curl. Don't say those words. Be quiet and listen to the 100 ghost stories. Every last one of you can rest in peace. I'm absolutely exhilarated to meet you, Shale Sensei. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. But you know what? It's been 3.5 hours. It's getting late. I think I gotta call it there. I think I gotta leave it on the cliffhanger. Oh, that kills me. That kills me. I want to meet her so bad. I forget her name. I forget her name. Oh, everything is building up. But good news. Good news. We are back tomorrow. I'm doing the same exact shit tomorrow. Except there's going to be an issue. There's going to be a roadblock. Unlike Unlike okay. Yep, voices. Yep. Unlike the start of this stream where I had to do event stuff, I'm gonna have to do the Grand Assault. I'm gonna have to do the Grand Assault tomorrow because I haven't done it at all. Thankfully, it's Hyrule. Wait. What was Hyrule? I can probably do Extreme. Okay, thankfully, Hieronymus, I have the characters for. I have the units for. So this shit should be easy, even on Extreme. I need to do all 3 of these. I exited out. I need to do all 3 of those, but we'll have it. It'll be so possible. It's gonna be so possible. And there's so much fucking volume 5 to read. Fuck. I have so much reading to do. And it's gonna continue tomorrow. Where's my end screen? Alright. We're calling it there. Anyone Fung here? Gotcha dailies. Oh, I would love to raid into this other person, but they are further ahead in Volume 5 than I am. I'm being hit with a spoiler. Aroma's getting sleepy. I'm just gonna call it. Have a good one, folks.